So make sure we're live on YouTube. Do.
I can check it.
I think we're live on YouTube.
Here I can.
Yes, I see it.
We are.
Yep.
Okay.
We are there.
Wonderful. Hello, welcome to
There's me getting
YouTube.
out of my chair.
Yep. Why don't we'll start the intro and then we'll have some fun. So, okay.
If you've ever felt like the third wheel, this podcast is for you.
If you love Wheel of Time, this podcast is for you.
If you're bored and have nothing better to do, this podcast is for you.
Join Rob,
Megan,
And Jen,
in celebrating the Wheel of Time
and its statistically best fandom.
and ridiculous gaming skills,
and probably a few cocktails.
and find out which one of them will be the third wheel this time.
This is
three-wheeling.
Yay! It is. We are here. We are live on YouTube. I am doing a cacophony of crazy things with streaming softwares and things because we like our recording in Riverside, but I don't like how it streams to YouTube. So we are using other features. So if it looks a bit funky and weird, apologies, but welcome. This is our first public YouTube live.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah,
It
I
is.
think so. Yeah.
Rob, you are the maker of all things workable. you are a tinker in the truest sense.
I
Oh, that is true.
I appreciate that. There was he mentioned that one moment just instantly jumped to mind. I remember the very first JordanCon I ever went to, and Threefold Talk were going to do a live recording, and I was still very, I'm not an expert by any means, but I was still very, very early in my sort of like figuring out streaming days and, all that sort of stuff. And I was like, well, we need microphones, and I can't have everyone bring the microphones through USB, and I need I couldn't connect them all to one and stuff. So I actually brought like 3 microphones, a USB extender, and then like tested on OBS how to like connect them all together into the extender, and then it would work and identify each one, and figured out how I could test them, and so that when I got to Atlanta, I could set back up and do the tests, and I would know I'd done some troubleshooting in advance. So I sat down and we did it, and we had Matt Hatch and Taylor join us, and it was a great show. We had a lot of fun. And then Taylor came to me afterwards. He's like, Rob, everything I know about sound says that what you did should not work, and it pisses me off and blows my mind at the same time that you did that. And I was like,
I think sometimes the less you know about how it's supposed to go, the much more
that's true.
creative and interesting our fixes are, and how we do things that other people say is that's impossible. That's not something you could do.
yeah.
So I say tinker away.
It's certainly good fun. It was a similar process for when we got live captioning for Threefold Talk before YouTube made it a standard feature. So that was also that involved a desktop, a laptop computer, 2 logins, and something else I can't remember.
My brain hurts.
Yeah. That was a lot of work. So hello to folks that have joined us in live chat. Hello, I see Matthew Murdoch, Light Blinded Fuel, Baggy, and
Like blinded fuel.
fuel for the party. That should be your new name, dude. Tiva Sudai's just hopped in, so hello, and someone's joined us here on Riverside. So one of the patrons must be here on Riverside as well. So brilliant. We normally do this just for. Right, so I'm still a bit loud. They're still a bit quieter. They're maxed up, so I'm going to turn myself down.
Oh,
There we go.
am I too quiet? Okay, we're quieter than that. Okay, got it.
Again, I can project.
Project is good.
She can.
Do the
Singer.
she's
do it.
do the projection. But yeah, we normally do this just for patrons, and they normally come out and hang with us in Riverside. But in honor of Trailer Week, we thought we would do a last minute setup for live. And I'm fussy about the audio now, so I was like, we can't use StreamYard. We have to do something complicated that messes with sound, but gives you a better recording on the podcast at the end. So
Yes.
right,
And I'm fussy about audio because I am using my vintage microphone today.
Look at that.
Since
Beautiful.
since people can see us, people can't normally see us, and I'm.
It is
this a
pretty.
1950s American DR3.
It's very pretty.
Thank you, but I'm very proud of it. It was my husband's dad's microphone from radio days.
That's amazing. Whereas Meg and I just have our simple USB
$30
$30
Amazon
microphone.
purchase.
Actually, Michael and Kate did recommend a microphone to me once, and I looked it up, and it's like £800 or something. So I was just like,
jeez.
I can't.
No.
It was a lot of money, and I was like, yeah,
People
okay.
who make their full
I
living
get it for them. I mean,
doing
they need
audiobooks.
high quality stuff.
Yeah,
but...
and like
Yeah.
and can write it off and all of that good stuff. And
Right.
I was like, when Amazon makes us all shills, then maybe I can afford those microphones.
There we go.
Sure.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Before we get to the trailer, folks, and I will explain for those who haven't watched or listened to us what we are going to do. We like to kick off three-wheeling in a certain way, and that is, Jen, say it with me. What's Meg drinking?
So
You guys
this
can let us know
week-
if we actually came out at the same time or
I
not.
don't
'cause-
think we came out at the same time at all.
So this week I'm drinking something called Thyme, but the herb thyme.
Oh my god, brilliant! I've been so excited to know what you're gonna make today. That's amazing.
So again, to obviously celebrate the trailer time with time music throughout, I created this cocktail with the thyme simple syrup. And it is very simple. So it's like got that herby flavor, but it's still very refreshing. So recipe is in a cocktail shaker with ice, pour 2 ounces of gin, 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice, and 3/4 of an ounce of the thyme simple syrup, which the thyme simple syrup you just equal parts water and sugar. Boil, stick the thyme in it, and just beat the crap out of it to get all the oils out and everything, and then just strain it and let it cool. Shake and then strain into the glass, and then optional garnish with a fresh thyme sprig. So
Gorgeous,
cheers.
Beautiful.
Cheers, cheers. I'm drinking coffee, but that'll work.
Yeah,
So good.
I've decided to call. I'm wreathing it up. I've just on the spot created that term. There's a new phrase,
Nice.
wreathing it up,
Nice.
which means I'm having gin. So
Love it.
this is Mexican lime
It is very
gin.
versatile.
It is Mexican lime
Ooh.
gin, which I've just mixed with some lemonade that I have here in the house, and fresh limes, which you can see there's some greenery.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I
nice.
squeeze the lime juice obviously in, so it's very limey. It's very ginny as well, if I'm honest.
Limey.
Yes. The limey has a limey drink. So
That's right.
yeah.
Love it.
Meg, our social sleuth. Anything big apart from everyone squeeing over the trailer from cast and crew?
So yeah, Sharon Gillum mentioned that Maureen has 12 costumes and Matt has 4.
Hey,
I would
that's better
assume
than
Maureen
one
has-
bathrobe.
It is better than one bathrobe.
Just saying.
Yeah. I would assume all of Maureen's, I mean, obviously she has costumes like throughout, but I would imagine she has so many because of all of the visions and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
And then this was interesting, and maybe you can explain it to me. So when Yosha posted the new poster on Instagram, he captioned it with the emoji face that looks mad and has like the smoke coming out of the nostrils. And then he who tweets with the dawn underneath commented like the dragon emoji.
Huh. Why would I know what that emoji means in this context?
I don't know, but just I thought maybe you guys would have an idea. I don't
I mean,
know.
Yosha and I often just hang out and discuss emojis, but
Totally.
we have not discussed this particular emoji.
Would it be? Is it? It's her response was the dragon emoji. Was he just being like,
Hang on, I'll actually here.
I'm a
I'll,
mad dragon.
I took a screenshot. I don't know. Here.
I'm a mad dragon.
Oh, that's another drink you got to make, Meg. Is the mad dragon?
The mad
He's mad.
dragon.
Is he mad or is he mad?
Okay, that one.
He's just huffing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
Is he
what did
sniffing?
she-
Is he sniffing like a woman in Wheel of Time?
No, I feel like it's out if it's got the smoke coming out, or maybe just like a dragon breathing fire.
I don't know. I'll ask him next week. How's that?
Okay, sounds good.
Yes, please do. Because where are you going next week, Rob?
I am one of the lucky few who managed to get the ticket for the episode 1 screening that's happening in London next weekend. In fact, in 7 days exactly, I will have watched the first episode.
And you're gonna have to not tell Megan anything.
I know it's gonna kill me.
And hopefully be in the midst of a Q&A. I mean, that's if they start at 3 p.m. It might be like entry begins at 3 p.m. I did ask, I was like, when should we get in the queue? Because they do oversell the tickets.
Right.
I put sell in
Right.
quotation marks there because they're not sold. They're like, you sign up and you get a ticket and that's it. But I didn't want to be back at the queue and because I'm going to do some live streaming or recording or something of that nature. I haven't figured out the details, but I'm going to have some fun doing that. And I was like, can I do that? Like bring recording equipment and obviously record stuff that's not inside the theater. And they were like, yeah, go for it. So I was doing that. And they said queue up at 2 or 2:30. And I was like, it starts at 3 apparently. So I don't think the show would start at 3 if people weren't queuing up at 2:30. So
I mean, I'm a hardcore SDCC girl. I'd probably be there at
the night
8 a.m.
before.
queuing.
Come on, you've spent nights out.
I mean, if it's a ticket-based event, you know,
and you already have it, you're probably
Yeah.
fine. But
Yeah,
they do that in LA all the time for screenings here. They often overbook, and I've been turned away a couple times. David and I usually try to get there at least an hour ahead of it, but I mean, an hour ahead of doors.
Yeah.
So doors will probably be 2:30 if it's 3 o'clock screening.
right.
I'd say noon to be safe if I were you.
Well, there's a whole bunch of us there's various chats. There's multiple people flying in from multiple places.
Yeah.
I
It's,
know.
it's
People are trying to
crazy.
get their
I
passports. and
couldn't
stuff.
believe it. I was like, oh my god!
Yeah.
I wish
I know.
I could just pick up and go. I'm so jealous.
it was just crazy. I mean, my boss I gave him a shout out earlier this week, but shout out again. He was just like, say yes, and we'll figure out how to get you the time off that you need.
Aw,
So I
that's
was
so
like,
great.
amazing.
It's awesome.
But yeah, within in 7 days exactly, I will either be still enjoying the end or will have watched the first episode of season 3, which is just
The whole
wild to
first
think about.
season.
Just the whole season in an hour. They're just going to
Yeah.
play it at times 8
Just
speed. know?
exactly.
But yeah, that's super exciting, and I'll be recording as much as I can, and I'll do a live stream or whatever. I know the Innkeeper's going to do one. I don't know who else exactly who might do a live stream or stuff like that is going. I haven't heard if Critter's going, for example, or anybody like that. But
I kind of doubt it.
With
the
a
new
newborn.
baby.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Because
But good for her if she is, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'll be exciting next week. And you two both heard about the online fan thing that's happening on March 8th, correct?
yeah,
Wait,
but
what? No.
yeah.
What? No.
What?
Social
Okay.
media sleuth failing, clearly.
right? I mean, even I know about it, Megan. What the heck is happening
Wow.
right now?
What?
I'm so confused.
What is this? What is this thing?
So on March 8th at 1 p.m. Eastern, I believe, there is a
What day of the
online
week is
fan
that?
event. That's a Saturday. I know this because I'm at
Okay,
the pub
good.
crawl. It's
I
But
got a
that's-
stupid Girl Scout field trip. Dang it. Well, it's 1 p.m., right?
But that's already sold out too, isn't it?
No,
I
no,
thought
that's
that had a limit.
Did that
If
have
it's
a limit?
online, why would it be limited?
I know it shouldn't be, but I thought it was. Maybe
Oh.
I might be wrong on that. I might have been misreading.
Okay, well, anyway, what is it?
multiple
What is
things.
it?
We honestly don't know.
It's just
So
an online
there's
fan
just
event.
something happening
Yeah,
on
let
March
me-
8th at 1 p.m.
I RSVP to that, obviously. Because why not? Before I realized I'm in the middle of a pub
posted
crawl.
this? Did he who tweets with the Dawn post with?
It was
posted
posted in
I
a
don't
few
know,
places.
even I
Okay,
saw it.
so here it is. You're confirmed to attend the Wheel of Time Global Fan Event Saturday, March 8th at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. Join the Global Fan Event, enter here. That's just the login thing. And it just tells you about joining up, and that's it. There's no information. No one knows what it is. Some people are like, it's a global screening of episode 1. I'm like, that seems a really silly way to release your first episode, because in essence, a global thing, you've released it.
Yeah.
You know,
No, it's
that's
probably. I mean, here's my guess. This is what I've been assuming. I'm guessing that it's a, like there'll be a moderator. It's a live Q&A with some of the actors, and people can chat in questions. That's my guess.
yeah,
That's
that
my
makes
guess.
sense to me.
I
Yeah, that
don't
it's just
see
a press
this
event.
anywhere.
I mean, not like a press event.
I
for
will
fans.
send you the link, Meg. It got posted in a few places, but it was like,
I think I saw it in somebody's Discord.
was
though. I
it
don't
like
think
an
I found it
hour
online.
after the main, like the
it's
in-person
not
one did?
on. It's not on Hugh Tweets with Don's Twitter page.
Well,
Not there.
Maybe
we'll
it's
send
Blue
it to
Sky
you.
only.
Yeah, maybe it was no. It was going around places. Like someone mentioned it, and I was like, "What? Another one?" I remember signing up. But yeah, like
Well, I feel very much the third wheel and not included.
I haven't signed up yet, so we're both the second and third wheel.
maybe I'm the third wheel because I signed up to both, even
'Cause
though
you
I
got
can't
it
go
right.
to the one on the
'Cause you
8th.
did it right.
Um,
Yeah, I'm guessing it's going to be interviews. Like,
Yeah.
but the cast will be there, and and so it'll feel like we're interacting with them, even though it's online, and and you'll be able to like super chat to get your things in or something. I don't know. We'll see. I mean,
we'll figure it out. Oh,
It'll be
like I'm
fun.
involved. What am I
you'll
saying?
figure it out.
They'll figure it out. I'm not involved. I'm at a pub crawl.
That's right.
I planned a
Um,
28-stop pub crawl for a collection of birthdays on
Megan,
March
it's in the-
8th,
it's in
and
the-
I'm just like, oh,
That's not. Oh, that's right. I remember you're taking that weekend off.
yeah.
Oh my
Like
God.
Blinded Fools just said, it's in the What Series Discord.
That's what I was
Okay,
gonna say.
thank you.
Yep.
There we go. Meg's off to do that now.
She's like, okay, Rob and I will just run this for a minute.
Yeah,
Megan
while
goes
Meg
and signs
catches up. Yeah,
Even
that
though
was
she's
it.
got
No,
Girl
it's
Scouts, she's
okay,
still
it's
gonna
okay.
sign up. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think you can do it from your phone.
Absolutely.
You can be like, I'm
Yeah.
supposed to be chaperoning.
Yes.
I'm totally paying attention to what these small children
Just
are
throw
doing.
them a big bag of sugar and they'll be fine for an hour.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe I'll just send. Well, I mean, the field trip's only from 10 to noon, so I could potentially do something at 1 p.m.
There we go. You're
You said,
sorted.
you said what?
One-
1
Watt
p.m.
series.
Eastern, right?
Yeah, 1 p.m. Eastern.
Eastern.
Correct. Yes.
Okay, I'm looking at what series. Where
Folks,
is
you're
it?
getting
My
live all the
channel-
good stuff that I sometimes just
Discord.
cut out of the finished
On our
products.
Discord. That's right.
I'll figure it out later. but
Honestly,
thank you, Light
we
Blinded
laugh a lot on this podcast. It's good fun.
And ourselves.
And ourselves.
ourselves.
Yes.
Fools. Okay,
All
do
right.
we want any other social media stuff?
Yeah, I mean, if it's going to be stuff that you
I'll
actually
just
know
wait.
about as opposed to us having to tell you what happened, sure.
Oh! Megan, we're on camera today.
I know.
Put that
I was just
finger
about
down.
to give you the finger.
You're doing a mom. You're pulling a mom.
So Yosha, when he posted the trailer on Instagram, he like wrote a little poem.
Oh, did he? Oh, I didn't read that.
So it said, "What?" Okay, and it's weird because it's like, okay, so I'll read it like line by line. What if Reborn is the release of your death grip on yesterday's ghost?
That
What? Well, you have to read that.
he's been
again.
hanging out with Rosamund Pike far too much.
Yep.
So he
Yep.
said, "What if Reborn is the release of your death grip on yesterday's ghost?" So is he talking? Or, okay, do we want to say that we're full book spoilers?
Yeah, we're full book spoilers, by the way, folks.
Okay, all right.
I don't have a banner on the screen.
So
I'm sorry.
yesterday's ghost being Luce Theron, and
Maybe.
Reborn is losing the grip on your past life.
Or is he just making it a metaphor for all of us? That's like, it is a way of letting go of the stuff that's holding us back. I'm going outside of the series, and I'm going for life lessons. Life lessons from Yosha.
Life lessons from Yosha. Okay. By the way, on YouTube, thank you, Light Blinded Fool. He says he has DM'd you the link, Meg, so you can
Oh,
go
thank
sign
you.
up. There we go. All right. Well, remind me
Got
to
it,
add
thank
that
you.
poem to the questions that I have been creating for cast and crew and such, and put that on the Yosha one and be like, please give us the context for this poem. Life
Is it
thoughts.
something that you'd like to
Yes.
explain, or is it up to the individual?
Yes, like
reader
you know,
of
yeah. Is
the
this
poem,
is this
like
for
art?
the reader to interpret, or do you have a
Mhm.
particular meaning behind this poem that you posted on the trailer? I like that.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
Anything else, Meg, or are you too busy signing
One
up for a
more
link?
thing.
One more
so
thing.
Jay Duffy, when he retweeted, he who comes with the Dawn's posted the trailer. He said, in quotes, "Vengeance is in my heart, death in my hand. blood and revenge are hammering in my head. So is this a quote from the show, or is it some kind of lyric? It sounds like a lyric.
I feel like the cast like challenged each other to come up with the most obscure
Yeah.
random thing to
make
post
our
with
brains
it.
go like crazy.
I love this. I love this game for them.
I mean,
and
it
for us.
feels if it's not a game that Yosha and Jay are not starting, then it needs to be, and we will all should encourage them to do it for season 4. But it feels a little bit on the point for his character, like pain
Yeah.
is hammering in my heart and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Love
Yeah.
that. Oh my god, I love that so much.
But yeah, okay. Rosamund is.
And then Lauren Ball dropping a little teaser of the
Oh,
score.
that was so good, wasn't it? It felt
missed
like it felt like new and different, but it also felt like it was still Wheel of Time music.
world,
It was yeah, that was beautiful.
Can't wait to hear it. I missed that.
Yeah, I can't play it here, sadly.
No, it's fine.
But it is
I will check
very,
it out
very cool.
after.
It's on. I think it got put on Instagram, didn't it?
Probably.
Yeah.
Is it on Instagram?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of music, really quick, if anyone in our audience is able to pull sound from the trailer for Time, so I can make it for my cocktail video, if anyone wants to just do that for fun, I would appreciate it. But
Just
So-
because it has to be less than 30 seconds.
Yes.
Right?
well, I mean, no, I mean, because when I do my cocktail videos, they're 60 seconds usually.
Oh,
so.
60. Sorry, I couldn't remember. How
Yeah.
much. Yeah.
So 60 seconds, a lot of the time bits, and yeah, Meg makes reels, and one day I keep saying it every week. This might just be our gimmick that I say it and never do it, but they will make it to TikTok eventually. I think post season 3 probably when I have the time to just post those every day. But yeah, she makes reels, and we post them out on release day of the cocktail that Meg has made for each show. I remember when we started planning the show, we were like, we would make cocktails each week, and Rob will make food each week or whatever. And no, Meg makes a cocktail, and
Meg
Jen,
makes cocktails.
Jen and I be
Meg's-
like, cheers, we love that,
Yeah.
But then she makes them at WhatCon,
Yes.
and they are incredible. So
Yes. So anybody who, she keeps this.
And I'm planning on pre-mixing a
Fun.
bunch this year, so I don't have to run up to the room every 2 seconds to go
Yeah.
make stuff. So
I will be in America early, like pre-WhatCon, like well pre-WhatCon. So I'll come and
and I
help
can
you.
come serve you at my bar. So
Yes. It
If
took
you
me a
want
second to
to.
realize the
Yeah.
bar you're sitting at right now. It's like,
Yes,
wait, you
this way.
waitress in your
This-
spare time? You know?
no.
I was
yes,
like-
I own a bar.
Yeah.
so.
Very different. Yeah, I'm just sat in a casual office, and Meg's sitting here in a full laid out decked bar in her basement. It's pretty cool.
You just said own a bar, and I'm kind of feeling like okay, because there is a bar in Los Angeles that is it's a geeky sci-fi nerd bar. It's where Kevin Smith does his podcasts on Sundays, from the bar. But it feels like Star Wars. Like you walk in and it's like Star Wars themed, and then like, but the cocktails are like, there might be an Indiana Jones cocktail, or Star Wars cocktails, or Star Trek cocktails, whatever, and some food. I'm feeling like a fantasy based pub bar, Meg, with all, and then you can have like a Wheel of Time menu, and you can have a Lord
Sure,
of the
if
Rings
anybody
menu.
wants to invest and fund this, I will be happy to spearhead it.
It could be a retirement plan.
Yeah, because on a teacher salary, that's definitely in my. And I'm gonna work there until I die. So
I mean, nothing wrong with that, like working in the bar until you die. I went to a bar in Prague, and the guy
No, I'm
behind the
saying
bar.
teaching until I die.
Oh,
'cause that's
right.
The only way
Oh.
I'm gonna have enough money.
Yeah,
Like,
teaching until you die. That's
filling
not
in the
as
ground.
fun.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk trailer. Now, anyone not familiar who hasn't listened to the podcast, and toe on you for that, obviously, because we are a great podcast full of lots of laughter and hilarity. We had a few fights last time we did this. But when the teaser
I even
came
wrote
out,
that when I was like mentioning it on Blue Sky. I was like, we had some minor squabbles last time.
Yes, we
I mean, I give you sass about that's episode 1. No, that's episode 4. Sort of like nonsense over that Hall of the Tower thing. So
I am still there. It is happening. It's the Hall of the Tower. The Hall of the Servants. not the Hall of the Tower.
It's
the Hall
not.
of the Servants.
It's the
Okay.
it is the White Tower.
It's
but go,
White Tower in episode 1, but okay, yeah, fine.
Nope.
So we took the scenes. Now this is all down to Meg. Meg did the legwork on this. Got stills, every different still. Obviously not every different still, but a still from every different scene in the trailer. And Meg's already one glass in. Oh boy.
Here we go.
And
I gotta
gonna get
lubricate
saucy.
for this
Yep.
argument we're about to have.
And we have a debate about where they fit. Like, is it going to be episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, and so on and so forth. And then we'll watch the season and review them afterwards and see how right or probably completely wrong we were. And we don't have to have a complete consensus. It usually goes in the spot where at least 2 out of 3 of us pick. And we actually put one in episode 4 that Meg insisted upon that both Jen and I think is episode 1 from the teaser. So
Which one was that again?
that was the Hall of the Tower thing.
Hall of Servants.
So we're gonna do that for the full trailer. It's a lot of scenes. How many did you say it was, Meg?
I think, what did I say? Let's see, S3 trailer. It is 120 images.
120 images.
Yeah.
This might be a
Which
slightly
some of them
longer than
should
usual.
go kind of quick because there's a lot of Two Rivers battles.
I mean, the
so,
Two
like,
Rivers
you know
battle,
that
yeah,
those
no,
are
they-
all gonna
episode
be
7,
in one
episode
shot.
7, episode 7. Yeah,
And I
that
didn't
bit.
even include all those because I was like, okay, like,
Yeah.
you see more villagers or Trollocs or whatever, like blah blah blah. I
That's
just
fair.
tried to incorporate like the ones that might actually have talking points.
Fair. I love your screen that you started with. So let me just bring this up. I don't know why it does this when I start sharing, but then it does this instead. It's I tell you, Riverside is funky, man. So this I love it. I'm calling out every scene at the inn in Tower of Lon is before the bubble of evil, and we're going to see it from everyone's perspective.
Yeah. I'm down with that.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Yep.
Every scene at
Because
the inn in
so
Tower of
that
Lon.
scene, so from the Matt clip when he's about to play Maiden's Kiss, there's cards behind him.
Are there?
So yeah. So like on the bar that he's like getting pushed over, there's cards behind him. So I think those cards are gonna come to life and try to kill him.
That was the
And
first thing I said
then-
was that's what's going to get him out of Maiden's Kiss. He's going to be like, thank God, saved by the bubble of evil.
Saved by a bubble of evil. Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Perrin and Egwene are going to be together for that too, but we'll get there through the
All right.
pages.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So that's
Oh, I
there's
like Egwene being involved since she's not in the books.
yeah,
Mhm.
that works for me. So okay. We'll try and be like there's a lot of images to go through, so we're like decently snappy. Who's tracking them into the document, by the way?
I can,
Yep,
I guess. Yeah.
I've got it here. I can do that, Meg.
If you can do it, just be a little bit easier because my laptop's like halfway on the bar, halfway off, so I'll like pull the whole thing down.
Yeah. Let me get,
So normally
let me
we
get my
don't have to
mouse.
worry about Meg being a smidge quieter than Jen or anything like that, but we've for doing these we've like Meg's got to move her microphone because Jen's got
Very
the
close to my face.
Jen's got the fancy one. And I've got the boom arm that allows it to go really close to my face like this, and I sound really loud.
So I'm like hovering over the bar, so I'm close enough.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, Meg, really quick.
Yeah.
So on this document, sorry, you have it says what does it say? It says I'm confused. It's
So
trailer
up at the top is the
Solid
title,
gold
is the
streaming
episode
right now.
number.
episode number, yes. And then
And
but
then I outlined where we were so far, so we know like what was teaser and what was trailer. So anything like so just go below.
just go below
know,
and like put
yeah.
something in like here.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you put trailer up above. That's why I thought so that was teaser scenes, right?
Yeah. So everything that's like everything we have so far is teaser, and then it's
Okay.
outlined. And so below that, just we'll know where the line break is where the trailer starts and the teaser
Okay.
ended. So yeah.
All right.
And then we'll have to see how right we were at the end. We'll do some fun like spreadsheet equations, and it'll be fun to find our percentages.
How do I always end up like doing shows with people that are like, think spreadsheets are sexy?
I don't know.
I think it is a hardcore trait of the Wheel of Time community to love spreadsheets, and I really want to figure out why.
There's some science behind that, definitely. So, okay, so we'll kick it off. Jen, you feel ready?
Yeah, no. Yes. I mean, ready to talk about it, ready to handle the spreadsheet, not so much, but I got it.
We
I
might have
got
to
it.
watch this back at some point and just like then make sure
Yes.
we've assigned them
Fix
in
And
the
it.
put
right
it all
spot.
in there. Exactly.
All right, the first scene is obviously the group of folks walking towards Viridian with question marks. We think this is walking towards
Oh,
Viridian.
so Jay, what I did was I highlighted the title of the slide and then I just copied and pasted it in
wait.
the.
Wait, where are the slides? They're also
So if you
in a
look
different
in
place.
our freewheeling document,
Yes,
I have
I got it.
a hyperlink to the season 3 trailer images.
You're getting a real insight in how we work, folks. I hope you're
I know.
enjoying
I
it.
see. I see teaser images. I don't see trailer images. Where's the hyperlink?
Did I put teaser? Did I say teaser?
Can you just send me that link quick?
Yeah. It says trailer images. So in our three-wheeling brainstorming, episode 23, if you look where it says main topic, there's a hyperlink that says trailer images. Oh, good lord.
Don't good lord me. You threw this on me at the last second.
Never mind. I'll just do
I got
it.
him. I got him.
It's
Wait, I have
We got
teaser
it?
images.
Do we figure it out?
fine. No, you're looking
No.
at the wrong thing.
I know. I don't have a hyperlink, dude.
Open the three-wheeling brainstorming document.
Okay, fine. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it.
You
Let's
got it?
go.
You got the images? You know where
No,
we're at?
but I'll figure it out.
You'll figure it
I'll
out.
just do it. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just do it. It's fine.
Oh, this is brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Sisters.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the behind the
just do it.
scenes of
It's fine.
Three Wheeling.
I'll just do it, Jay. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
You might be shocked to know that our 1 hour to 90-minute episodes are typically 5 hours in recording length.
Yes, because Megan and I are just arguing with each other the entire time. I don't have a hyperlink, Megan, and I told you that the
Then
document.
you have the wrong document. It's fine. I'll take care of it. It's
I
fine.
found it. I found it. I got it.
You
Just
said
leave me
that
alone.
before, Jen. I'm not sure if you're
I was
actually...
lying, and I am still lying 100%. But I found it. I have it. I got it. I got it. I'm on it.
Okay.
And what do you want me to do? What do you want me to put in each of those boxes then? I'm so sorry.
So you highlight the title of the slide,
Uh-huh.
and then you just copy and paste that wherever in the box. in
Walking
the
towards
spreadsheet.
Ruidian. I got it. All right.
And then you put that in the
Episode
spreadsheet.
4. Road to the Spear. Rob's dead. Okay. All right. I got it. It's in there. Look. Oh, shit. That's the...
I fucking love you too.
Sorry.
And this is why I'm the type A OCD personality that I am.
This is
But
why
okay.
this is why I moved to California.
And this is why...
Oh my god! I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I was about to say it. This is why I do the... That's why I handle the recording bit. But that was that... Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, folks, we're in 3 different time zones, by the way, so this is always an entertaining thing to organize.
Okay.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Got it. That's already in.
That's in?
All right.
What did you
What
put? Road to
episode?
the
Where are
Sphere?
we putting it? We didn't talk about where we're
I just
putting
decided for us.
You just decided.
So I would say this is 103.
This is clearly 109. Okay? 109, 309.
Oh,
How
good lord,
about
not even one.
303?
303.
That's it. We're off the rails. It's done.
The truth of it is, it sounds like Megan and I really fight. We actually don't
No.
anymore. I mean, we did when she was a baby and she was evil, but now we don't.
All right. So
So we
three.
think 303
303?
on the way to Ruidian.
You think 303?
Okay. You think
Do
on
we
the
all
way to
agree?
Ruidian, as opposed to yes.
Or
Oh,
it could be on
no,
the way
I
to
think-
Alcair Dal. Do you think it's on the way to Alcair Dal?
I think this is walking to Alcair Dal.
Because that does look like more of the sand that we see in the Golden Bowl, like that soft sand.
And Rand is leading. The fact that Ruark is standing behind Rand, like on the way to
Mhm.
Ruidian, I would kind of expect it to be Ruark leading.
Or the maidens leading because
or
they
so-
are the scouters. But it's
Right,
just-
right. But I feel like in a sense this is because this is Rand in front. Like they've all
Mhm.
they're giving him his Ruark
Or
is
Atarness,
Yeah.
chief of chiefness.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. So this is.
So then, okay, so if it's after Ruidian, You insist that we're not seeing any Isle Waste in 305, correct? That's what you're saying? You still
Well,
say that? from
We
last
were
time?
leaning that way. Yeah,
We
I
did
still
lean
think
that way. That
that's
is correct,
probably
yes.
So do we say that that's 306 then?
He who comes with the dawn.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay,
true.
306.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. So yeah, if you think this is post Meridian, then yeah, 306 by our own logic would have to be that one then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Next. Oof, who thought that would be difficult?
Okay,
The
so
Wonder
this is
Girls
one-
writing for
301.
Egwene's accepted
Yeah.
tests.
301. Yeah.
Megan and I are basically Nynaeve and Elaine. I know you're Egwene.
I'm Elaine.
I know you're Egwene. We're Nynaeve and Elaine when they fight constantly.
Oh,
Oh,
really
okay,
it.
yeah.
That's all. That's what I
Yeah.
mean.
And you're the unrational one. So
yeah,
yes,
I'm the
that
one who
totally
knows I'm
fits.
right all the time and refuses to admit that I'm wrong and can't apologize. I
and
fully
I'm
admit
I'm
that
just
that is
here
right.
being like, I wish the other two were here because they'd know how to talk to girls. Right.
So 301.
I mean, you've already decided by naming this as Egwene's accepted test, which it is. I'm only winding
Well, it
you
100%
up.
is.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, 301.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Great.
Done.
Great.
Also 301. Oh, I put Moraine's Rings Vision. No, that is totally Egwene's accepted test. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what you
100%.
meant to write? Was Egwene's accepted test?
Well, this has been spanning over like a couple days. So like since watching other people's live streams, yes, this is 100% Egwene's accepted test, not Moraine's Rings Vision.
He who
So
tweeted with the
it's
dawn
301.
confirm this?
Wait, why did I say that?
Wait, what?
No, I think just that it was Rand, not that it was Moraine's Rings Visions.
Oh, right,
no,
okay.
This is definitely.
So this is 301 as
for
well.
sure. Yes.
All right, I'm happy with that. I buy that.
With this crazy Rand?
Crazy Rand.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
girls
sweet.
are going to gentle him. Yeah.
Moraine channeling into the Choden Ball. I love the Choden Ball, by the way. It's just like the best fucking name for that.
Yes. Is this her with the Key Sierra? Because the lighting looks similar to that, but you can't tell because of the camera angle. So is this the one where she's wearing her Key Sierra and she's got the gold bodice?
Yeah, this is, and I have been committed to the fact that the gold bodice is part of one of her visions. But now we see later on today, we'll see Lan carrying her. He's got a bloody nose, and he's carrying her, and
she's
in a
wearing
bodice.
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
And the first look images confirmed that outfit was 308. Granted, she could see that in her visions. And
And be
that's one of the
explaining it and
visions
going
that
backwards.
she sees that we get later on in 308. So it's
I mean, wouldn't it be
possible
cool
could
if she
be
has to
that.
like tap into the Choden Ball to like do her fight her Lanfear moment?
Lanfear?
Be like, I
So
choose
we think it's
you,
308.
Mirren. I mean, if it was confirmed in the first look to be 308, let's hedge
But
our bets and put this
you
308 as
can't
well.
see her outfit here is the problem. You can't see the Key Sierra and you can't see her outfit. But the lighting looks similar. I don't know. Do we just want to say it's 308?
I think we hedge our bets 308. I don't have a better option.
all right, I can buy that. We don't have that much in 308 from before.
Right.
Also, Google Sheets sucks. Sorry.
Yeah, Google Sheets is
Really
not the most fun.
not that
It makes me redo
bad.
it makes me change the format and the wrap text and everything every single
Oh.
time.
Ugh.
Every single time. So thank you for making me do this, even though I copied and pasted the whole thing. Sorry.
Next
Okay.
image, everybody.
Okay.
Right, so Moraine channeling into the Choden Ball, same teaser. This was in the teaser as well. Where did we put this in
Yeah.
the teaser?
In the teaser, we put it. I think we put it at like 305 or something. Wait, where did we put this? Or I mean, not 305, 304.
I mean, I don't think we need to
Moraine-
add.
Moraine
I don't
yeah,
even know if
woman
we want to
channeling-
bother with
Yeah,
anything.
don't bother adding this
Oh,
because
yeah.
we already kind of put this one in when we did
I
the
think we
teaser.
had it in 304.
We had it in 304.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, woman channeling on Mountain in 304.
Yeah, and we'll just
Yeah.
leave that. Okay, the trial of Leandrian / Stilling.
301.
This is clearly 301. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is going to be shredding. This I will have seen this by the time 7 days. I'm just going to keep saying that. Black Aja attack in the hall, 301.
301.
Also, did you
these
two
are all going to
catch
be 301.
that Joya like formed like this spinning Beyblade of air that had like
Yes, with
Yeah,
like
and
then
daggers
she's-
in it.
She's chopping somebody in half. Right?
yeah, it's fucking
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah. Also, I love that in the YouTube live chat, there's a whole discussion about the flavor of sand now. So, and like, not all who wander have lost. Just how did I not think to taste it when I was in the Two Rivers? Because Skeeter's like, and here in the Two Rivers, the sand has more of a bitter iron flavor. You guys kill me. All right, Black Aja attack. I don't think we need to repeat that one again. Same.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably no
Same.
point in
Yeah.
copying and pasting all that, but yeah.
I mean,
I'm
these
just
are
gonna
just
write
Small
same
fucking
underneath
Emery.
all the stilling shots.
Sa-
Oh
yeah.
my god, these are so amazing.
Oh, this I love.
Me too. I'm
Yes.
dead.
Yes. Yes.
She's like, oh my god.
You
I love-
shall not pass.
hmm And also,
she's defending Sawan.
she is. Also, shout out to
That's her job.
Nynaeve, who is just there like,
What is she
"Huh?"
Staring
doing?
off into space.
What is she doing?
I
I'm
don't-
like,
Well, I think this is the first attack by the Black Aja because you can see those. I think they're gray sitters to the left. They're not doing anything yet. I think
Yep,
maybe
yep,
they're
yep.
like talking and discussing, and
Right.
then they're like, yeah. So I don't think I think this is the first attack, and then all hell's gonna break loose.
thank you for saying that because I've been very disturbed by this image. Now, whether or not her block kicks in and she can't actually channel here is
Well,
still to
and
be
I think
seen.
I think they also said in CCXP that she is affected by her block and can't
Yeah.
channel.
Yep.
I also love that Liana is like the first to do stuff as like blue/green Aja.
Oh, interesting.
You know?
I was like, why is the slash green? But of course, she changes Ajas, so yes.
Yes.
Liana's one of my favorite characters in the entire series. I
Mm-hmm.
have to say, and the casting of Jen is like beyond. I love her so much, and I am so excited to finally actually get to give her something to do.
Yes.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I mean, because like the little like nuggets that we've gotten from her have been glorious.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nu-
just
Nuggets
her
is
walking by
Nuggets is being
Egwene
generous.
to throw her cup. I'm just
Nuggets
like,
is
"Oh,
generous.
Girl,
I know.
get it?
Yeah.
Like,
I
oh.
know.
N-
Love it.
Nuggets is generous. Like I think we've
Yeah.
we've had a few grains.
Mhm.
I'm shocked by how little we've seen her, given how much time we've spent in the tower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like season 1, we just saw her basically wordlessly snarl at everyone in the tower, and then that was it. Basically, it felt like,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So
I want to see her kick some butt. I can't wait for this scene. I'm so dead.
how many Aes
excited.
Sedai die in this scene?
5.
Mm.
Makes this
What,
5.
Do you know this, or are you just saying?
Nope,
a
I
number?
just 5
Oh.
felt right. I don't know.
I thought you were asking me if I knew. Then I was just like, no, I haven't seen the scene.
No, 5 felt right. I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. Oh, wait. While we're on the scene, really quick, I said to Meg last night on text. I said, in the books, it's 13 Black sisters who leave the tower, meaning 13 who can work with the 13 murder, blah blah. And that's before they even go to tears. So, like, that's before there's been any kind of fighting or battling or something. And I think that Joya is not going with them. But my question is it 8? Because it's 8 our magic number in the series.
8
And
is our
do-
magic number in the series. Yeah.
Well,
know,
and
and-
will 8 actually leave the tower? Because I think that Joya gets captured,
Yeah.
and doesn't leave
Correct.
with the rest of the cabal
What makes you think Joya gets captured?
in one of the later images.
Oh, right. Yes. Yeah. Fair. Okay. I don't know. I want to say 3 because we're 3-wheeling.
I love that. I love that.
Or it could be 8 because they
I like
magic
3.
number.
Oh no, but you mean three
3
getting
deaths.
killed.
3 getting
deaths.
killed.
I
Yes.
think, I feel like 5. I don't know why. 5.
All right. I like 3.
I'm just literally saying 3 because we are 3-wheeling and that's it. You know, because I'm silly like that. So. But yeah, this is going to be a great scene. The shredding. I cannot wait. Like what it was like in the trailer. I mean, just this image right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, of Leandra in midair, Joya mids. I mean, that is the blade of air. I don't know whether my mouse is. Yeah, mouse is on screen.
Oh yeah,
Just
yeah,
that right there. That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
blade of air flying through,
Mhm.
which is just
And
incredible.
Swan hauling off to throw something. Oh my god.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's
Or is
too
she
good.
like ducking? Like is she like trying to
Avoiding.
Like,
She might
avoid?
be-
like Matrix. Like it's kind of like the
Oh,
mistress.
yeah. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
I want to see what Alana's going to do in this scene as well. Like, we've seen her fight armies, but we need to see her, like, we need some magic fight. Like, we need to see the Green step up and fucking own it. So, but yeah, this is a hell of an image, this one. Honestly. I don't know if you watched my reaction, but
I did.
I
did.
I was a bit
It made me
wordless at
happy.
times. someone
Well, it's like you were squealing so much your mic couldn't pick it up.
Yes. Yeah, my mic kept peeking out. And combined with like how StreamYard was picking up the sounds, it's like a very unusual sound system. Just I don't know what they do, but it doesn't pick up sound great. When you're talking and you're playing something, it's like it just muddles itself. And it doesn't record sound off stuff great anyway on top of that. But yeah, I was peaking. It wasn't playing great. Like, at least the image was pretty quality, and I was like, I'm happy with that. But yeah, I was at lost for words. Someone commented today, they were like, this is like literally my favorite reaction now.
Because you're just so happy.
I was so happy. I couldn't find words, and I was like cheering, and my arms were flying, and I was like, very much got lost in the moment. So
I just think that's it. I think this part of what's great about this trailer is that it is moments like so this moment not in the books, but Rafe teased it early enough that we have all been like, we know what's coming, we know what the shredding's going to be, we can't wait to see it.
And it has met, and I feel like just from the trailer alone has exceeded our expectations.
Oh yeah,
100%. And like, honestly, didn't we all want to see this in the books?
Yeah.
Like, don't we want to see a Black Aja showdown in the books that we don't get?
If someone had said to us, like season 1, if someone was like, do you know what? If you get Jordan to rewrite Eye of the World and make him put in the Battle of Winter Night, like actually on the page, would you like that?
Yeah, like
what fan's gonna say no?
Emmons Field.
Yeah. And we got that now. Like, and if they said, you know what, do you want the Black Archer to actually like have a huge battle on the way out of the tower, for Shadow Rising, whatever book this one actually comes from, because eluding me right now, I think all the fans would be like, yes, please.
Yeah.
So here it is.
100%.
Yeah. Yep. So 100%. And also, and that's the thing is like now when I read the non-Battle of Two Rivers. I see it, and then I was like, I mean, even like last time I read Otherworld, I was like, flip back the pages. Wait, what? Wait, what? We don't see it because
I know, yeah,
great.
I mean, admittedly,
this is how lore should be built.
There is a in the books there is an inn still standing afterwards, but
Inchman.
They rebuilt it. It's fine, so it looked just as nice. I've been there.
Two Rivers people pick themselves up and rebuild.
They do. This is true.
And they talk like this.
Apparently so. I was just like, what's that clattering? And I just realized, no, it's Meg's ice machine.
It's my ice machine. Yep.
Meg's bar is so
this
authentic.
This is what you get to listen to every time you come watch us or listen to our podcast. It's my ice machine.
Yeah, no, actually, I think I cut about 99% of the ice machine sounds out.
Oh, nice.
Because the only way I can't cut it out is when you're actually talking when the ice machine drops. But the rest of the time, if you're not talking when it drops, I just silence your line of audio. And
I think it's supposed to go about every 7 minutes.
Yeah, it's not too bad, so don't worry.
So, yeah.
Okay, and I would agree that this explosion looks like it's outside the tower. A couple of guards getting their asses handed to them, so still Black Aja escaping. I don't think we need to add that.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's assume that this. Oh my God! Look at the rain on the mountains. I did not see that before.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is 20
there
seconds
is a rainy, isn't there a rain scene somewhere?
Yes, it's when Moraine and Lan are looking up what we assume looking up at the tower. I think it's probably in the next.
So I'm still keeping all of these in episode 1.
Yes, this is still going to be episode 1. Yeah.
Yeah. 304 because this is the Hall of the Servants.
Maggie, they're all women. They're all women.
All right, folks. This was our biggest contention for the teaser discussion.
Megan was 100% sure and is still obviously dying
100% sure. And I will literally keep saying that this is the Hall of the Servants until we know that it's not.
Well, do you know what, Meg? Next Saturday, in fact, in 7 days, I will send a message in our group chat and it will either be an evil chuckle or it will be a I have
Like
taken
this
some
kind of an emoji.
or it will be like a eye hidden emoji type thing. And
Do we know who's being brought in?
See, I'm telling you, like the
It looks-
guy
I know
in
you think it
black
looks like
looks like
Rand's-
what Luce Theron wears. I'm
It looks
telling
like-
you, these look like Age of Legends clothes.
But it's two women who are definitely leading him in. Unless
Wearing
they're
the
changing,
same type of clothes. I just
unless
like,
they're
I'm telling
changing
you,
the lore and saying women had their own tower and men had their own tower back in the Age of Legends, which I don't
this
love.
is, but we're only seeing half of the room. The other half could be men.
It would be a woman, man, woman, man, woman, man.
yeah, let's
Why
be
do you
honest,
say that? No, because I think it might be like, you know, you got the white
With
flame
se-
on this
with
side and
seven
then the
at
black
some point
flame on
you-
this side.
yeah, with 7 you would have to have at some point woman, woman, or man, man.
Yeah, so I think you would just have like, yeah, nope. I'm telling you, this is the Hall of the Servants, Hall of the motherfucking Servants. Yes. And you're not taking it away. Do not delete that. I don't
that
touch
is the
that
word that she
cell.
put.
That cell
Don't
is
touch
staying
that
out where
cell.
it is.
Oh my god.
All right, Rob, are we deciding that we're going to allow her to have this one for now?
I mean, we've already got this one from the teaser in our list. It's highlighted in red because it's contended. And I believe we wrote in that either you and I contend it or Meg thinks this is right or whatever. But yeah. Skeeter in chat says, the sand on Meg's hill is salty.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
I'm a salty bitch.
For clarification, folks, Jen and I believe that this is episode 1. We think this is in the hall, in the tower. Like, not necessarily the hall, but sorry, in the tower. And we think that this is, episode 1. So, but we gave
Wrong.
Meg we allowed
'Cause
her.
deep down, you know I'm right.
No.
Down, we know you're crazy.
You just would not
Almost
shut
every
up about
other
it.
instance, when 2 outvoted 3, we went with the 2 out of 3, but we kept it with me.
Because the other instances you were in the 2. On this instance, you were the only
Thank
one
you,
in the
Matthew
1.
Murdoch.
Megan's just
Thank
used
you,
to getting
Matthew
her way.
Murdoch. Thank you for saying that you're with me.
I love
Thank
you, Matthew, but you're not on this
Matthew
podcast
is-
team. All right, this was the only example where you were the 1 and not part of the 2, and you don't shut up about it, Meg.
All right, I put this one in. I put it where you want it.
Episode 4, just get her off her back.
Don't we have some confirmation from somebody on the crew that this is not? the
Stop
Age of
talking.
Legends? Okay, all right, Meg. All right, Meg.
Wow. She's like, don't ruin my fantasy yet.
That's right. I'll let you
It's
live
happening.
in that world.
Tiva's with you as well. Look, Twitter Chaos just literally pop up and say, look, you're wrong, Meg, and deal with it. So, one second,
Nope.
is that guy calling to tell me you're
Super.
wrong? Like...
Nope. And then, yep. I love all of this support in the chat. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat. You know who's right.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Wait. For the record, I'm just gonna say it was my first instinct, but then I changed my mind because I was like, it's all women. I'm just saying.
You're seeing half the room.
What? No, I mean back in my first instinct like 3 months ago.
I know, and I'm telling you, you're seeing half of the room. The other half could be male.
All right, Rob, let's go. We're bored.
Right.
Or we don't have to abide by gender stereotypes. Just saying that too.
22 seconds in, the beginning of Leandrin's trial. I agree. That's Swan sitting there. So,
Episode 1.
yeah.
Mhm.
Episode 1. Chat, stop all being on Meg's side. Like, this is like,
Right?
someone in chat has to back us up right now.
Nobody's backing us up.
No. Okay. Now, 24 seconds in, you reckon this is Tanchico. You don't think this looks like the hall.
Yeah, because I think this looks like her hair when she takes off the red veil from the teaser.
Oh.
So I think it's Tanchico.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, yeah.
And she's got the dark eye makeup, the Tanchican
Yeah.
eye makeup.
Zul in chat
So
is just
where
my
that
long lost
means it
first sister is
is-
right, of course, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Where did we put
What?
Leandrin taking off her veil?
That's a good point. Yeah,
on
we
the
should put that in the same episode.
teaser?
I think that would fit.
I think that would have been in.
Leandrin and Tanchico, Naomi behind her. We put it in 302.
302? Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's quick.
That is quick. Do we still all feel that way?
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess so.
But is this when she? Okay, so she's in Yeah, I mean, it's the same
There's
place.
also
I think
that
it's the
scene
same
when
scene.
she's with Moggy.
That's what I was wondering, but I think see, but this to me looks like her facing one of the girls. But yeah. I think I'm with you. I'm with you. Maybe it's 302.
Sure, 302, so we can move on.
Okay. Moving on. 27 seconds in, we have
301. Yeah.
Moraine and Lan looking up at the tower.
Mhm.
This is definitely Tubble on the background, so yeah, 301.
Yeah.
Interesting that they're not there. Like, what are they doing? You'd think she'd want to be there. Like,
Well, I think
oh,
she can't be there.
she
technically.
can't. Yes, sorry, that's why she's in the
Yeah.
She's hiding. Yeah, good point. Totally missed that.
What we need is Swan to yell, "Moraine, come home!" in the middle of the battle, and then she can.
That's a good
And then
point.
she
Yeah.
can.
Wait, not that I think it's going to happen, but if Swan dies, does her banishment like stick
I think
forever,
so,
or
yeah.
it just becomes?
Yes, because she says Swan Sancha in her.
She
oaths. She doesn't say to the Amerlin.
No, Swan says to the Amerlin, and she says until Swan. So she changes the vow. I just rewatched it.
Yeah. So Matthew's saying, I don't think we're going to get to any Tenchika stuff before episode 5. Is there a title or something that says otherwise?
No.
We just, with where we thought things were handing out, it kind of fit that we thought it would be 302. It's very quick, we know, but it was just kind
and thank you, Dana Lou, for your support as well. I'm seeing the chat. Thank you. Thank you, long lost first sister.
You and Dana always have exactly the same.
We
thoughts.
do. It is crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, she wrote my long lost first sister is right, of course.
Well, I said it last night when we were watching Tucker and Riyadh's.
Oh yeah, you guys are seriously like separated at birth, twins, like you and Rob.
Yeah, like Megan and I, yeah. So
Mhm,
just took a couple weeks to get me across the Atlantic. That's a long-standing thing, folks, if you're not familiar. So too long to explain, obviously. Right, we're doing okay here. We're up to 28 seconds in. Egwene in the after. Egwene in the after they dump water during a test. Love that, Meg. That's a great title there.
I'm debating this because I like that Megan is saying that that's what's happening here, because and maybe she's right, but
I am.
Also, first of all, you've titled all of these with your opinion. I just want to put this out there. Megan named and like titled all these slides, so what you're seeing is what Megan's correct assumption is. She's wearing this is not an unless there's a zipper in the front.
They just poured it over her.
Oh my god, let me speak. Unless
let me hit the mute
unless
button
there's a zipper in the front, this is an accepted dress, not a novice dress. Because the accepted dress goes all the way up to the neck. There's no slit in the front. The novice dress. The accepted dress has a little bit of a window in front. So
I hear what you're saying.
However, maybe they put an accepted dress on her in that moment over her shift.
That's possible.
That's possible.
Also, if it's like her shift and like maybe she has like a longer sleeve shift or whatever or something. Could have been sliced or something or whatever in her test, and like other random things could have happened. But the fact that she's super wet.
This doesn't look like the Archer's room to me. So where are they?
It could be after.
She's very dirty. She could be in the rain. So let me ask you this. Rafe has told us that the shredding is the first 10 minutes of the season. Do we think that Egwene gets pushed into the accepted test, and then she's in the accepted test while all the shit's happening, and she comes out and she's like, what,
because Swan can't be in both places at once.
Yeah, Swan is
she
seen.
doesn't have to stay there. She can leave. She can put her in.
Nah, she wouldn't do that. No, I don't see that happening.
No.
In the books, she appears at the end. She's not there during the testing, and she comes there at the end. I know. Well,
I don't know. My gut says that this is not post-testing.
Could you hear me? Was I muted?
Yes, you were muted for a second. Were you saying bad words?
That's weird.
Oh.
the world
I got
just
muted. No. In the trailer, Swan is leading the weaves for the arches. She wouldn't be gone.
Oh, where? I know.
In the teaser.
I know. You know
so she
who's
can't be two places at once.
but you know who's standing there with her?
Liana.
We've been thinking it's Alviarin. Is it Alviarin or is it Joya? No, it's not
It's
Joya.
not
No, it's
Sorry,
not
it is
Joya, it's Alviarin.
Yeah.
Oh,
it is
please
Alviarin.
just stop. We know I'm right. Come on.
This is gonna be a really hard one today. I have to
Matthew
go. Bye.
Matthew was suggesting that Swan has rushed Egwene and Elaine's acceptance test because of the
Because
shredding.
of the shredding.
Yes.
And I think that's
I agree.
accurate. I can buy that
Because she
too.
needs them to be able to leave the tower.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's accurate. So you're saying this is right after her test as opposed to her being like in the rain during the battle. So do we think that in
Yes,
her
I
test
think this is
she gets some clue about the fact that they are like
Well,
she
in her
sees more
test in
about
the
it falling
books.
apart?
Well, in her test in the books, which I don't know if they'll follow this because it looks like in her test in the trailer, they're focused on her as the Amerlin coming to Gentle Rand. I don't know. But in the books, the Black Aja basically kidnaps her and tries to turn her forcibly.
Mhm.
So I don't know if there's some element of that is making her say this, in
But
addition to right after the attack from the Black Aja in the tower.
Do you think what if the attack on the Black Aja in the tower is all from her test? And it's
No.
just a big fake out.
Oh my god, can you imagine that? What a fake out that would be if that was actually
is
what
like
it was.
Twilight level fake out.
They faked us out with Nynaeve.
No, but we knew
And
they
her
were fake.
test.
We could see that right
Oh,
away.
well, we knew. Oh well, that's true. We found out pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I
Um,
don't think so.
Do you know what? Something else that just occurred to me now. What if this is part of one of her tests?
Like inside.
Like in
so
the test.
I
Yeah.
don't think they can do that twice. Do this weird fake out twice.
No, that's not
She
what he's
doesn't.
saying.
She
He's just
doesn't
saying, what if
necessarily
this is
have
a
to
moment
leave.
since
She
it
could
does?
just be like, it could be her as an accepted or whatever, having an argument
Or it
with
could
someone.
be her present. Like
Yeah.
her second.
Yeah, could be her
test.
second test.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's possible.
you know.
I
I don't think they
just
would
love
force her
this.
out the archways. I think it would be very obvious to us that she is in the archways, but she wouldn't
Mhm.
realize, and she would think she's going around a daily life, and then like shit goes sideways, and she's like, do you stick here? Do I need to get out? Like this place is falling around us. I don't know. Anyway, I think episode 1 though. Long story
I
short.
think episode 1 and Megan,
Yes.
I fully 100% agree with you that this is after they dump the water on her and they throw
What
an
the
accepted.
fuck are we having
dress
this
on her.
conversation for then?
Because it's good TV. I don't know. Because I had to get. I mean, because I just wanted to say she's in an accepted dress. That's all. I was like, she's just. I think it's an
We
accepted
just
dress.
spent like 10 minutes talking about this.
If you had listened to what I said, all I cared about was like pointing out that it is not a novice dress. That's all I wanted to point out.
There we go.
Okay, moving on. So this is in 301.
301, correct. Yes.
301.
It's there.
Also
It's
from
there.
the teaser.
Yes, this is from the teaser. Finding the Black Aja in the streets. Poor Ivan.
Yep. Yep, we know Ivan's getting it.
I mean, Ivan has to
Okay,
get it because we've
this is-
seen.
Well, we
One
see
second.
Maxim.
Just
in
yeah,
the-
exactly. We see Maxim in
the
the
Two
Two Rivers being
Yes.
fierce. So yeah, Ivan. Sorry, dude. Anyway,
Loose.
loose. Oh my
Okay,
god.
is this the fish fuck hut? Or is it
This is the fish. This is the fish hut for sure. I
It
checked
also
it.
I've heard it called that before.
you haven't seen them write FFH?
Oh my god! I was
in
trying
chat.
to figure out what
I-
FFH was.
I
Yes,
have,
it's fish fuck hut.
but I didn't realize that someone was calling it that.
I was like, what is FFH? And I was like, I felt so dumb. I was like, why do I not know FFH? What does that mean? And I was like, fires of heaven. No. Yep. I've been trying to figure that out. That's hilarious.
So is this the fish fuck hut?
Yes, it
Or
is.
it also
I
looks
checked.
very similar to the room
It
that
is not.
Ran and Egwene are in later.
100%
and
fish hut.
Avienda.
It
This is the
100% the hut. I
this is the
checked it,
hut.
Megan, the day that the trailer came out. I went
Okay,
back to
okay.
season 1.
so. But
Okay.
but where
I'm
does this
looking
fit?
for
Which
the top.
episode does this fit in? You've suggested, Meg, that this is Cold Rock's Hold.
Well, so I would imagine it's wherever we put Suwan and Moraine snogging.
This has to be after Maureen goes through the rings.
Mm,
Yes,
not
because what she says here is, unless the White Tower bends the knee, he'll never win. He won't
Well,
win.
where did we put Moraine? Okay, we put Moraine and Suwan in Fish Hut in 302. So
I think we were wrong. I
Okay,
think we should
so do
move
we
it.
think it's like 306 then?
It might be 306.
And how is she getting to the fish fuck hut from the Isle Waste?
Maybe she doesn't need the photo frame. Maybe she took it with her.
Well, I had suggested last night in the Takaran Riyadh chat that potentially the wise ones could pull Suwan into Telaran Riyadh. Granted, that's kind of against their code.
That is very
But
against
if
the
it's
code.
an emergency and she needed to communicate with her, then maybe they would do that. I don't know.
But it wouldn't necessarily be there.
In the fish fuck hut.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
we
that's like
still
their-
don't know. Do we know if it's Telaran Riyadh or do we know if they've traveled there?
The
Like,
fish fuck hut is
Teleron
no,
Riyadh,
it is
yeah.
Telaran Riyadh.
It's.
Yeah.
I think it's like a dream shard in Teleron Riyadh that they came across.
Do we know this for sure?
Yes. I'm pretty sure in the X-ray stuff it says it's in Telaran Riyadh.
That actually rings a bell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's possible. But yes, I mean, I think it is possible that the wise ones take her there, or that
Or does she just take her little Teleran or her Terangrial?
we don't
off
know
the
she
wall.
didn't take it.
What's what I'm saying? Like, does she take her Terangrial with her?
I mean, we don't know that she didn't take it in the first season, but
Yeah.
why wouldn't she have used it to talk to Swan in the second season instead of writing her letters?
Because she
sending by
thought
pigeon?
that she couldn't channel.
Oh, that's really good point.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really good point.
I love how I hadn't considered any of that, and then suddenly you asked that question. It
Until
instantly
this
was
moment.
there. I was like, she didn't think she could channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I think it's easy. I think she could take it. I would think she would take it off the wall and take it with her.
Yeah.
It's a really, really
Yeah, if you
powerful
can never come
Terangrial.
back and see her again, unless she leaves the
Mhm.
tower, I'd be like, it's like moving house and not
So
taking your
then
friend's
my
address.
question is, so so if they're still fighting and haven't made up, and you want to like talk to that person, do you like go in the Terangrial and then it's like ding
Knock,
ding
knock.
ding like a doorbell? Like is it
That's-
like I want to talk?
You
Like,
seriously
how
are
does it work?
connected with Zool because it just appeared in chat as you started saying
Oh,
this.
it did.
Even if Lamb retrieves the Terangriel, I don't know how they scheduled their meetings.
You two,
We are insane.
You two in your brains.
What?
It's amazing.
Oh my
Um,
god.
That's hilarious. Well, it's a good point, but I think so. Here's the thing: I think there is communication between them during or after the battle, like, and whether it's that actually Swan does
Rescind her order.
loose the
Mhm.
order or something, like whether that's part of it, if she rescinds that, or she does officially call her home. It's until I call you home or whatever. I don't know. I mean, I think that there's possibility of that, but I think, yes, I think scheduling it is hard, but also like it,
Maybe the other one glows when you log in.
right? And then it's like, yeah. Or I love
Look,
that.
there's
Or also,
there's
like, you
stupid
could leave
shit
a
like
note
for long distance couples and crap. You're like, if you lay on this pillow, the corresponding pillow across the world can hear your partner's heartbeat. Or some crap. If you touch this lamp, it changes color on the other person's lamp. Like that stuff happens, right?
Oh, this is interesting. Matthew Murdoch says, could it be while she's in the rings? Is this a part of one of her missions?
Yeah, that's possible.
Oh, and Light Blinded Fool said they use the doorbell method like Sama uses when he's going to Grendel's place.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought about
rings
that
us
too.
all
I
better. Be
love-
like,
I
I'm
love the
about to
doorbell.
check in. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's a
Mhm.
good idea.
Yeah.
That would be a good setup for that because be like, how did you put that in? I don't know. It came with the frame, and it came with
Oh,
the
and-
frame because it was something that was previously used in the Age of Legends. I like
Right.
that.
Oh, wait, and Dana just said, I wonder if they can leave messages. So this time I get to twin with Dana, because that's what I was just saying. Maybe they can leave a note there. Like maybe there's a way to like,
Like a
leave
video
some-
message.
I'm out of gin. That went down so
Right.
well.
oh,
I might have to run and get some. The cat will also think he's getting dinner if I do that, though. So
you'll never get back.
I'll never get
Um,
back.
I think it's after, but it is also possible that it's not, because it is possible that she believes this before she goes through the rings. But the way she's saying it is
Right.
with such conviction.
Yeah.
that I feel like it is after the ring vision.
I feel like post
so
rings.
I'm.
So do
I'm
we
gonna
want to say
306.
306?
Yeah.
I
Sure.
think.
All right,
I'll say
306.
306.
Sweet.
I think, Jay, if you double click in the cell, it should paste without making you reformat.
Mm-hmm. I'll try it.
Okay.
but that's what I've been doing.
Double clicking or just clicking on the cell?
I don't know.
If you just
I've
click
been,
on
I've
the
done it
cell,
both
I
ways.
think it makes you change the format. If you double click, and then I think it keeps it.
Again, back to this high quality YouTube content.
No, I've been double clicking. It doesn't.
Hope you enjoy, folks. This is amazing. I love it. So it's again highly
Okay, so
highly
we think
entertaining
this
stuff.
is 303 as they approach, or 304 before he goes in.
This is before he
And
goes in,
Murdoch
sure.
says 304 going in.
I missed this shot completely.
This is a stunning shot.
So that's
For me,
Moraine on
this
his
shot
right.
confirms, and I still stick that there's some sort of like types of spears differentiate the societies, but this shot confirms, because there's a lot of spears in some of the promotional material, you know, that we saw, like the photo of him, with all the spears around him and such, and then him Moraine, and then what we saw in the teaser, and now this. Before we saw this, we thought in the teaser that when the clan chiefs, when the guys that are gonna go be like, I'm gonna go be a clan chief,
The perspective clan chief.
the prospective clan chiefs and wise one apprentices, when they go to take this, well, not the wise one apprentices actually, because they're doing the rings and they work a little differently. So just the prospective clan chiefs, when they go in, they stab one of their spears or their last spear, whatever they're doing. Like they leave a spear there because they don't go in with weapons. They leave a spear there and they run in. If they don't come back, that spear marks their grave.
Yeah.
You know, and that is, you know, then there's like a wall of spears of being like, this is all the men that have tried to,
which is very daunting.
Yes.
Or potentially maidens as well. I mean, not every wise one was a maiden, but I would say if you were a maiden like Avienda,
I don't think the rings have quite because the rings show you your own life.
Possible
yes,
futures.
Possible
but I guess
futures.
I'm just saying, like, because you can't walk into Ruidian without it. Like, to me, this is outside Ruidian, not just outside the column.
The other thing with it is if they come back, they claim their spear.
Yeah. Okay.
So the spears are there of all the Aiel warriors who never made it back. So it's that daunting task of like, this is what you're taking on. This is this is how tough the test is. All of these men never made
people
it.
have died.
Yeah. So that is, you know, for me, this confirms it because he has to walk through these spears to get to Iridian.
So do we think it's 303 or 304?
What have we got in 303 and 304? I need to go look now because I did.
303 we have Land and Ransom.
We do have the group standing over Ruidian in 303.
We do, yes.
Which would be this shot. So let's just put in 303 since we got a lot in 304.
Yeah, I think 303 because you could almost like maybe end with this and the drama of being like 3 out of 4 men don't make it back and stuff like that. So
I mean, so honestly, it really could be the end of 303, beginning of 304.
Yeah.
But
I love Welcome Nerdy Guns. Another Wheel of Time trailer breakdown stream. Don't mind if I do. Hey friends, what's the hype mode level today? The hype is
always 10 or 11. Does it go up to 11?
Does it go all the way up to 11? You know? I don't know. My gene went all the way down to the bottom, so maybe the hype goes all the way up to 11. Seriously, I need a guy shine to like bring me more gin. This is, you know, the cat. Oh, yeah, bring me more
Too
gin.
bad
Come
you
on.
don't have a whole bar behind you.
Yeah,
Just fill your cup when needed.
All right, next slide. Next slide.
Next slide, same.
I think it's just the same.
Same.
It's just from the other angle. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
right, Battle of the Two Rivers with
307.
with our oh god, how did Kat word this? Because there's people running with the Trollocs in this, which is great. They are your mobile
Field rations. Was
field
what Kat
rations. Yes.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh my god, I love that so much.
I also made a note, and I kind of went off on a crazy, probably not thing, but I kind of like dug my heels in. So that flame back behind kind of didn't look like normal flame color, and I was like, Illuminators! Eludra! Eludra ended up in the Two Rivers.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at Three Wheeling, we believe, mostly because Jen is so insistent, We
Aludra
believe that
is
both
not
Are you on board with
going
this
that
now,
both
Rob?
Ghoul and
in the
Aludra
show.
will not be appearing in the TV show. I am now on the Ghoul train.
No,
Rob!
I'm on
Thank
the
you.
Ghoul train.
Yeah,
I'm not on the
thank
Aludra train, if I'm actually
Fine.
honest. I'm on the
Fine.
Ghoul train. though.
Gaul, yes, I can get behind.
No Gaul,
Aludra,
no
no.
It
Aludra.
kills me, no Ghoul. In fact, Jen, you and I had this discussion in our group chat about this.
Mhm.
Like, no Ghoul is, you know, I think it's really damaging to Perrin's end story. But unless they're going to give Ghoul's job to someone else, also tough. But
I have
yeah,
mixed feelings
the
about
the
this
whilst I
novelist.
think it would be horrible fan service to cut Aludra, I think it would be very easy to cut Aludra. I think you could have other ways. You could give the creation to Elaine or something like that. So
I also think that, I mean, maybe it's Matt and Elaine together, but I just think that Matt discovering, like Matt being the battle to Baron. Like, I just think that there's an aspect of Matt being able to, and also, like, you know, if he remembers all these battles back, doesn't he remember to our age? Like when gunpowder was a real thing. So, like, I
that's a
just
good
feel
point, actually.
I feel like Matt being the one to
Which we
actually-
didn't talk about the Foxhead medallion in the poster either.
No, we
but-
haven't yet.
We
either.
didn't talk about
Um,
that. That's true. Yeah.
yeah. But I think Matt being the one. I love Aludra. I think she's a really fun, amazing, cool character. I love how she pops back up after a couple of books. I think she's great. I don't think she's going to be in the
So
book.
you think
in
they
the series.
put illuminators in the first look images without potentially having Aludra as a thing?
Yes.
I mean, they put
Yes.
Gleeman in some of the images for season 2, and what is the?
We have Tom,
I know, but we didn't get Tom in season 2 for a start. Okay,
but we have Tom in season 3.
we have Tom in season
And
3.
We haven't seen
But
him
what?
yet, but
but
we know
what-
he's in season 3.
What Gleeman stuff have we gotten out of Tom? We got 2 chords and a a cappella song, basically. And then he gave Matt a life lesson on robbing a body.
Robin Gall. Robin Gall's body.
Robin,
'Cause
yeah,
that
I
was
mean,
Gall.
Damn.
That was
Way to
Gall.
bring it full circle.
Sorry, friends.
Yeah.
That was Gall. He was a stone dog, and it was Gall. That was Gall in a cage. And then, I mean, come on.
yeah.
Come on.
Chat's,
Thank you, Dana Lou.
Chat's-
Dana Lou is still behind me.
Chat's
Thank you.
having fun now.
Thank you.
Let's catch up on chat for a second. This is going to be a long recording. We're already an hour 16 in. Does anyone
I do have to be done by 2. I'm just
By
saying I
2,
gotta
so
be
we have
done
what,
by 2.
40
We got a
minutes? Is that
play
what you're
date at
telling me?
2.
do we only have 40
Yeah,
minutes?
I gotta be done by 2.
Is that
Yes.
is that in 40 minutes?
Yes.
I know, an hour and 40 minutes.
In an hour and 40 minutes. Oh, all right, we're fine. Then.
Yes.
There we go. All right. So
Buckle up,
we have
everybody.
buckle up, people. We are we are wheel taking it
Wait,
today.
Rafe confirmed it?
We're
Wait,
wheel
what?
taking it today.
Oh wait, not Gall. Rafe confirmed it. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Yes,
we're
okay.
we're wheel taking it. You know how
Yeah.
wheel
Rafe
takes like
confirmed that it was
breakdown.
not Gall in the cage?
Yeah.
Or that we're not getting Gall?
No, it's not Ghoul in the cage.
No, that it was not Gall
We're
in
in
the
chaos
cage.
mode right now.
Okay, so they didn't name the character in the cage. It was that's the only that Red celebrated.
I mean, that's like Senbui in season 1 being recast as old
But then
man.
we actually do have a Senbui.
We do
for
have a
this season,
Senbui in
right?
season
Yes.
3. This is true,
Yeah.
yes. And he's gonna blow
Yeah.
your socks off, people. Honestly, he's so good. Right, let's catch up on chat because chat has had some fun points here.
Okay, I hit what light blinded
LBF.
Light blinded fuel.
Fuel for the
fuel for the Illuminators. I love what you said. You said, I know Aludra will be in Tanchiko. If they don't actually cast her, I'm just going to pick one of the actors to be Aludra. Down with that. I love that. I am in. That's fine.
Yeah, I like the
Just give me
Tanchiko
that
piece.
look.
That's what I was going to mention. The Tanchiko
yeah.
piece is great. Dana's put.
I love how this thing that we know is in 307 took us on this very long tangent.
You mentioned fire, and we just went with it. So you
It
know,
looked very white. So
Yeah.
it looked like fireworks. It does kind of look like fireworks, doesn't
There
it?
could be an
It
Illuminator
does,
there,
yeah.
but it's not Aludra.
Oh, okay. By the way, ladies, not to give you any sort of I don't know, stage fright or anything like that, but normally when we do our recordings, there's like 1 or 2 people watching us. There's currently nearly 40 people watching us right now. So yeah, welcome,
Thanks for
folks.
being here.
As a reminder, this is a Three Wheeling Podcast. Normally we record and do like this for patrons only, but because it's trailer week, we thought we would share our fun out to everybody. Our recordings come out every other Wednesday, both as a YouTube video where you can listen to us, or obviously on your favorite podcasting app. So please go check us out.
And images were kind of important.
Images were kind of important, yeah. We did not do this for the teaser, but maybe we do this as a trailer thing from now on, like for every teaser and trailer for each season, because we're getting 8 and manifesting that. I don't care what things I keep hearing.
Yes, it is happening.
It's happening.
I'm trying to get the mainstream out through Facebook. I'm trying to get all my friends to watch. I've been trying really hard.
Honestly, I was at work today talking about the screening next week, and I was like, like I got a ticket and that, and I said the thing sold out like it was a Taylor Swift concert, like less than 60 seconds.
I know.
Gone. And my coworker Sam, he was just like, wow, that's quite an endorsement. I was like, what? He said, like a Taylor Swift concert? I was like, yeah, actually, that was one of my points I was going to give to people. Be like, it sells out like a Taylor Swift concert. But, so yeah, Rafe confirmed that it was not a body, that was not Gorms the body type thing. What else? I feel like I'm too far behind in chat now.
Rafe is wrong.
Rafe is not wrong.
I mean, Rafe kind of writes
Oh my God, you guys, we have 120 images to go through and we're on 26. Okay, we got to get this going.
All right, moving on. This is 307.
307.
307.
Okay,
right.
Okay, this is
the
301.
artist drawing Matt. Chat meme this while we decide where this is. 301?
Yes, 301.
All right. Artist drawing Matt, 301. Done. We're gonna bosh through some of these. Scene.
Also 301.
Same scene, the boys drinking together, 301. Yes.
Yeah.
Same scene, 301. Done. Joya in the Tarvalon dungeons. I mean, that's
I would say is maybe 302.
That's a very spacious
because I think
dungeon.
this is after the battle. They're going to get the Tanchico information from her. So I think this is 302.
I think so, but I want to just say that there is a possibility that they start, because if we're talking about them actually getting to Tanchico in 2, then
I don't think there's too much happening in 301.
I mean, let me
it's
look.
a lot.
It's a lot. I don't think you put this.
I think this has to be 302.
You think 302?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I can buy that, because if this is 302, isn't 302 also where we have Leandrin taking off the mask, right?
Yes, and we've got like Rand. We are in Tarvalon for various moments because we put Rand fighting
and
the Bubble of Evil.
And Moraine and Lan are headed to the ways.
And we've got the White Tower fight with the boys in 302. Just looking at what we put in for the teaser. So yeah, and episode 2 is called A Question of Crimson. Now I know Joya is not a Red Azure, but imagine having to question Joya about what Leandrin's up to. A question of Crimson, questioning Joya about what a Red Sitter, or Black Sitter really, but Red Sitter as far as they will think of in their heads, is up to. Like, what is your Black Sister up to from the Red Azure? Like, it kind of like fits in there thematically as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh wait, and Crimson. Did we think this is our intro to Elida, right? This episode.
Yeah, well, I think later on in the images we see the flashback of Morgay's pregnant. I think that's going to be the cold open of 302.
You don't think that is... No, that can't be Elaine's successor test. No, it can't be a cold open.
No, it wouldn't be... No.
You wouldn't think that'd be... No, she can't see her own prenatal...
Fetus?
Yeah, fetus. Yeah, that'd be a bit stretching it.
Super trippy.
Yeah, it's not the glass columns. Come on, people.
That's Snakes and Foxes level trippy.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be trippy for the Snakes and the Foxes anyway, so... All right. Yeah. Buying that. I like it. Lanthir. Teleron
No clue.
No, this is a tough one.
Yeah. There's no indication to anything of this.
Tell you what, chat... try and figure it out.
Yeah, chat, you decide.
You decide. Meg and Jen debate this. I'm really craving a gin, and the cat
Go get your gin.
Cat's giving me shit. Cat's giving me shit, so I'm gonna feed the cat quickly. I'll be like 2-3 minutes.
All right. So let me ask you this,
Just bear in mind you can't change the scene if I'm not here, so you just have to.
Yeah, we'll just keep talking about it.
Yeah,
yes.
have fun.
Chat, you decide.
Chat, you decide.
And then we'll blame it on you when you're wrong.
I agree that on me or on Rob.
No, on chat. When chat decides where this goes, we will blame chat.
So I have a question because
I like Matthew Murdoch. Forsaken
what do you say?
Meeting, like Forsaken Tea Party.
Ooh. Is this a face or a column on the right hand side? No, she's not looking at it. Okay. Yeah. It does. She does look a little annoyed, like she could be talking to Maggie.
Mm-hmm.
Although she's looking up too high.
Well,
she would be looking
I mean,
down.
we
No,
think
seriously.
we're getting some mail this season, right?
She'd be looking down at him too.
That's
Unless they
probably true.
Wolverine him, in
Yeah.
which case,
Yeah.
we'll see. But I don't think so because the icon is small. But is okay. I like that it's. Are we
Ooh, or is
100%
she coming to kill Joya with Light Blinded Fool?
Oh, we can't flip
The
back.
lighting looks wrong though.
The
lighting
lighting looks
is
very
different.
it is different. The lighting in the it's very there's a lot of red. There's a lot of orange flame in the dungeon.
Whereas this is very blue.
Do we know it's Tel'aran'rhiod? It's definitely not part of Lan's.
Well, I think it's Tel'aran'rhiod because she's got her short hair. She's got her like really heavy makeup.
Yeah, but she has her short hair as Mirren too, doesn't she?
Yeah, but Mirren doesn't look like this. Mirren has no makeup, is very clean faced. This is Tel'aran'rhiod for sure.
Okay.
I think.
All right.
Where it goes though, again.
Ooh, Laura says that the lighting kind of feels like the Ways. It is similar to Ways lighting. Although we have a direct source of light. The Ways is sort of lightning-ish.
I feel like with the Ways, though, it's always those hexagonal columns everywhere, and that looks like brick behind her.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, have we seen this costume anywhere else?
I don't think so. I do like Lanfear coming to Killjoy is an interesting idea, though. It could be on our way to that, or getting that. Tanchico meeting with Leandra and another Black Sisters. That's also an idea.
I feel like I haven't seen this lighting in any other images.
I do like Forsaken. I do like Forsaken meeting because
Forsaken Tea Party was some cold open.
She definitely looks not in her normal, solid, commanding place. She looks a little off.
Like she's definitely masking.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. She looks a little off her game, which makes me think that it could involve.
Well, okay, so let me say this. So we decided that 303 was going to be the titled Tel'aran'rhiod. So maybe this is the cold open to 303.
I can buy that.
What's the consensus?
Someone said Forsaken Tea Party.
Ooh, okay.
And then we also called. So when we did the teaser, we said that 303 was going to be the episode titled Tel'aran'rhiod.
We did pick that, yes.
Tel'aran'rhiod. So maybe this is the cold open.
I love the confidence there.
Mm-hmm.
It's clearly Tel'aran'rhiod. I mean, I'm down for that. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God! Can you? This is Lanfear's face when she's like listening to one of the boys just spouting off some bullshit, and she's just like, "Really?
Who couldn't execute a plan without compulsion?
This is why I wanted to leave you in those fucking rocks." You know. All right, I buy that. I like it. Done.
Okay,
right.
303.
Ooh, I got it.
And yes, not all who wander are lost. We do sometimes just have to take precedence on waiting on our feline overlords. Also, if my phone randomly starts ringing, I do apologize. I am expecting a call later today about possibly a friend for my feline overlord, so that I might have dual overlords. But yeah, who knows?
Two overlords.
Is it the friend that you showed us the picture of? Because I'm very excited.
Yes. I literally messaged. All right, we're going on a tangent, folks. Here we go. I got a cat in October. A friend of a friend, moving, emigrating, needed to rehome. Beautiful 10-year-old void kitty. His original name was Star, so I named him Onir because that is Star in the old tongue. Chatting to said friend of a friend about him, and here's an update. Also, can I get his old vet details so I can get into the new vet, so we make sure his vaccinations are at the appropriate time and all that jazz. Said how he's doing. I want to get him a friend. I think he seems like he wants to engage with the neighbors' cats and things like that. So we're having a bit of a fun, a giggle. And she's like, funny you say that. I have a cat I rescued, and he needs a home now, and he's 9 months old. He's a half Maine Coon, and he's absolutely fucking stunning. Gorgeous boy by the name of Charlie, who I would name Guyben. in honor of Charles Guyben, who is Brigitte's number 2 later on in the series, and also someone that Elaine considers as a third warder. And so I would just call him Guyben. Also, as someone else pointed out to me when I mentioned that name, slightly in honor of maybe his uncle Guy, as in Guy Roberts. And I was just like, I love that. That's fun.
Oh,
so, yeah, I was just like, I'm going to be in London next weekend. She lives in London, or like on the outskirts type thing. I was just like, maybe we could meet up on a Sunday. You can give me a cat. So, yeah.
yes.
So if my phone randomly goes off, I do apologize, folks. And that's your side tangent of the day. Moving on to our next image.
Maine Coon.
Poist.
Post-coitus.
Why poist?
Poist-coitus.
Why poist coitus? Post coitus.
Which I
want to
think
reiterate
is
once again
in
that Megan titled
the
these.
end.
Yeah, Megan titled these. Like that's all. That's that one up there. That's on her.
Yes.
You know.
Post-coitus in the inn, maybe after the bubble of evil. Yep. That's what it is.
I don't know. Like, I've got to be honest. Dan with with long hair like this is not a sexy look.
I do like it pulled back. I like the man bun.
I don't know. He gives me.
But you know, they got really
He's
into
not wearing.
it,
He's not
so
wearing his
hair
Hedori.
came free of
He's
his
not wearing
man
his
bun.
Hedori. I mean, I think the only time he takes his Hedori off to have sex, right? Like, isn't that the idea? Is you have to take your Hedori off because you give it to your quinceanera. It's not quinceanera.
Wow.
Carnera.
Chimera.
It's a Carnera.
Chimera sounds better. Yes.
Sorry, I just went really to places that we should not go. Because I remember.
Please don't cancel us.
Moving on.
Please don't cancel us. But you present.
Remember that-
You present your
wait.
Hedori.
Do you know what we didn't do at the beginning, Meg? You didn't mention any spirit company whatsoever, did you?
Well, because I didn't have any specific spirit. I just did
Ah.
like a basic. It was so. Here's the gin I used.
That probably went very quiet for everybody.
Is it Empress?
Kirkland London Dry.
All right, folks.
Wow.
Context for this: when Meg makes a cocktail, often Meg goes, and then you put on and names a brand alcohol. All right, and we joke that this podcast is brought to you by said alcohol company, and then one of us goes, "It's not. It's really not." Thank you,
Because-
Gus, for that.
because
but-
I
Ali-
like a
Al-
lot
as
of
Ali and Gus do.
Empress.
Yeah.
Empress is good.
That went very bright because of the light reflecting off the labels then, and
Right.
then it also
And then once
freeze
I finish my
frames.
cocktail, I move on to Nooners.
Yeah, so we always joke like if an alcohol
Yes.
company wants to sponsor us, we won't say no.
Please.
Um,
Yes, thank you.
but
Going back to Meg's titlement of this slide, I do think she's probably right because I think Len not wearing a Hedori would have to be after sex.
Yes.
okay, fine.
So I'm saying this is. Were we saying the bubble of evil was 301?
We were.
Yes. So 301.
Oh, do we know this is Bubble of Evil?
I'm assuming that they are hooking up in the inn where everybody is at the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, I think that there is a sense
And you
of, like,
say that, but we have Bubble of Evil in 302 from the teaser.
We do. Ooh.
in the teaser we did.
Yeah. So, because we also got the accepted test for Elaine in 302 in the
Which
teaser.
we don't know if we're getting anymore because now we're like,
Mhm.
I want to say this is 302.
Yeah, because we did the teaser before we got the first look images. So I feel like we have to amend some of our things.
yeah, but
So we can commit to where we said for our teaser. That's fine. We won't change those.
No,
That's what we
no,
said.
don't move the teaser stuff. Yeah, because then we can
Yeah.
like you know
No, no,
this is
no.
our good for the teaser, this is our good for the
Yeah.
trailer.
But
I-
I think this has to be 301.
I think
You
this has
think
to
the
be
Bubble of
302.
Evil- I think it has to be 302 as well. Honestly, I don't think we have time to get in. I think 301 is battle heavy.
Yeah,
Look, in
15
terms of
minutes is shredding. You know,
15 minutes shredding, a Gwen's test, which seeing all of the stuff with Rand happening, but you know, also like, I feel like there's an aspect of we have to have this insane first episode to hook everybody in, and then episode 2 we take a little bit of a breather, and by the end of episode 2 we realize everything's shit.
Nope. Let me change your mind. So we said artist drawing Matt was in 301.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's Bubble of Evil Day.
You think that? Yeah.
I think so. I think everybody is in. So they have the White Tower or whatever nonsense. I think Moraine and Lan are looking up at the White Tower from the inn. I think everybody is in the inn about to head back to the tower. There is like Egwene won't have her test, and then everybody will go back to the inn. That's not going to happen. You know what I mean?
What makes you think
Like,
this is at the inn?
because why else would Nynaeve and Lan be hooking up? They won't be hooking up at the tower. That just won't happen.
You're making an assumption that this is post-coitus. I don't
Yes,
buy
and
that.
I'm saying it is post-coitus at the inn.
I don't buy it. No, but your presumption that it's at
Lan
the inn
is
is
not going into the accepted quarters, hooking up with Nynaeve. That's not
no.
happening.
But I'm saying
No.
you
But
have
doesn't
no
Lan have
empirical
his own
evidence
quarters?
that this is coitus.
And also, Lan
It is
has his own
clearly
quarters.
coitus.
Why? Because his hair's down.
Disagreed with me.
His hair
Yes,
was
and he's not wearing his Hadori.
his hair
No,
was
this
down
is
with
Motel
when he
6.
was with fucking Alana in season 2. Like, you know.
Probably
Wait, wait,
post-coitus.
Wait.
No.
Is this the Red Roof Inn? Like, where are they going to hook up? Is it the Howard Johnsons? Is it like
I don't.
What?
Why? Who says they're hooking
You won't get that
up?
unless you're an American.
I do get that. I don't think this is. I don't think this is post-coitus. Post-coitus. I don't
Why
think.
else is he not wearing his Hadori? She ripped it off in the
Well,
throes
maybe.
of passion.
okay? Whether they've had sex or not, Nynaeve and Lan can only be together at the
Not
beginning
in
of
the
the
tower.
season. So it's no. I'm not. No. I'm just
After
saying,
the
like, them
shredding-
physically,
After the shredding,
having a
Swan would welcome him
conversation.
back.
it has to be 301 or 302.
Oh,
But I
that's true
don't-
because she is in her accepted dress in the beginning of the first 15 minutes. That is true.
Right.
Okay, fine, 302. I don't like it, but 302. Because we got to move on.
Okay.
Thank you,
All
Meg.
right.
Maybe make
All
it
right.
red, and I disagree. I think it's
All right, make
301.
it red, and Meg disagrees.
Okay.
And for the record, everyone in chat, please note this: no fucking coitus. I do not think this is post-coitus. I think his hair is down and no Hadori for a different reason. Okay.
You just made me spit on my vintage microphone. That's what
That's a whole different type of coitus right there. Okay. 46 seconds into this 2-minute and 14-second trailer.
this
Holy
is
crap.
the same scene where he's trying to get the novice to blow on his horn.
Speaking of coitus
Oh my God,
euphemisms.
Megan. Yeah.
Yes, this is a cropped, zoomed in moment of where he gets caught with the novice. Yes.
So do we think that's 302 because that's when he's gonna then go to the warders
Yeah,
training yard?
I like 302.
And...
Yeah.
Okay, 302. Sure.
Data also likes our agreeing to disagree market red.
Yes.
It is how we do it, because then later on we can be like, this is our percentage of right if Meg had, had one, or if Rob had one, or if Jen had one, or whatever type thing. So yeah, we play with the numbers type thing. Egwene.
Oh, wait. Sorry. Okay,
Do we
go
need
on.
to go back?
Nope. Egwene in the Bubble of Evil.
Right.
Yeah. And I think that's Perrin on the left side of the screen.
I would buy that, yeah.
What's she wearing?
She's wearing some sort of leafy
She is.
A cloak.
robe.
Yeah,
So
a leafy
again,
robe.
do we think Bubble of Evil is 301 or 302?
Look at her. She's wet. Could it be from the rain?
Nah.
Could she be wet from the rain?
Could
when
this-
she
see
says
that
that
as
the tower
testing?
is tearing itself apart?
Could this be testing?
This looks like the common room of that inn.
Yes, and I agree with that. I think she's at the end,
Yeah.
and it does look like Perrin next to her. I'm down with that as well.
I'd buy
think
that,
she's
yeah.
there, and I like her and Perrin being together for the Bubble of Evil. I actually think that what's interesting is I like the idea of Egwene can channel and protect herself, but the whole Perrin's Bubble of Evil is him trying to keep the axe out of Fael. Perrin still
Yeah.
has some feelings for Egwene. We know that that's like some ancient history, so I like that it's Egwene there.
Yeah.
And she's like, maybe she can't channel at it because she can't get to it, not him or something. I don't know. But I just like the idea that it's still that same Perrin trying to protect a woman. And if it's his axe and there's a woman that he loves, it's a whole different ball game today because of Layla.
Yeah.
So I like this.
This
And I'm
also
dying-
makes
I'm
me
buying.
like, if this is the scenario and him trying to stop and the feelings and so between him and Egwene, like, it also makes me like the love triangle thing from season 1 a little bit more, only a little bit more. It's not something
It's
I
in the
really like from
books.
season 1, but it adds, it crops up a few percentage points.
But it is in the books. The love triangle. I know we all think it's not, but it is.
Okay.
Is it?
Megan, I sent you the image, the page of it.
You didn't send me
in the
nothing.
It was before we started our podcast. It was.
Oh, right. Okay, that makes sense then,
long
yeah.
ago. Yeah. It's in the books. It's when Megan, are you in the document?
Yes, I was upset with all of the formatting.
I'm gonna fix the formatting after.
I fixed it already for the whole thing. It's fine.
I keep fixing it for the whole thing. You haven't fixed it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to what I deal with on every recording.
You didn't fix the alignment on this one yet. Oh, okay.
I don't know why that tickled me so much, but that fucking face, Jen.
Thank you. Anyway, in book 1, when Elias and Perrin and Egwene are out in the woods, he says something like, "Do you love her?" And Perrin, or whatever, and Perrin's like, and he can't talk, and like it's there. And in season 1, when I was like, "What's this love triangle?" David was like, "I just read." David, my husband, who is a first-time book reader and was reading Eye of the World, or had just read Eye of the World, was like, "It's in there." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he was like, "It's in there. Read this." And I read that scene, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's in there."
All right. Fair enough.
I'll find it. I'll put it in our Discord or something.
Yes.
Anyway,
and Blue Sky.
it's there.
Post in Blue Sky.
Thank you, Dana.
Cool.
Thank you, Dana. She says Jen is right.
There we go. Dana is just like hopping between
The
hosts at
one
moment
time
right
Jen is right.
By the way, folks, I would like to point out, Zool, I absolutely love you. You are amazing, honestly. I'm just giving you shit right now. But I would like to point out that Zool is always correcting me, and very, I think maybe once in our entire many years of being friends now, has agreed with me. I'm totally making that up. We've agreed many times. Just feels like right now she never agrees with me. And yeah, Dana, you are the third sister. I love that. All right, next image, because we've got a lot to go through. The Aragorn.
Rockhold.
This is the Aragorn stolen moment from Twin Towers, right?
Yeah.
Seriously, like that better be someone fucking hot doing this, because if they got someone not hot opening those doors, that is a thievery of a beautiful moment in
Hotness.
fantasy. So
So the silhouettes of the dudes, like in the foreground, it looks like Couladin's sort of like heavy color type thing that we see from the teaser.
Ruark is wearing one too, though.
Yeah,
Ruark looks like that
mean,
in
this
that
to me says
silhouette.
very Aiel. Yes.
Yeah.
So I think this is Cold Rock's Hold.
interesting.
And I was shocked. I was like, it feels too structured and too built.
It's very structured. That Look at that floor. That's a tiled floor, basically, with bricks, obviously not tiles.
So
This
I think
to
it
me,
could be Ruidian.
this
after?
to me spoke a secret Shan-Chan meeting.
What? No.
Yeah.
No.
Rob's feeling my pain right now, and Megan being like, "You're an idiot."
No.
I don't know. I
interesting.
think that
That's
this
cool.
is.
Are you
Because
thinking like
it looks like they're. Does it look like they're
like the Soldams, like
This is a city. This is not.
carapace?
This is. Look, I run an Aiel themed live show every Thursday night.
yes, I know.
This is not an Aiel city. Aiel don't have cities. Viridian is a.
But look at cool. Okay, so go back to the season 3.
I'm aware of what
teaser
Couladin looks
images.
like. I'm aware of that.
No.
I do
Okay.
see spears out there in the It looks like possibly like I'm seeing spears when you zoom into the shadow. Not that we're
So
doing a
go
zoom in.
to
in
slide
and
35 of season 3 teaser images from what we talked
Oh,
about.
I'm not. I've
That
got
looks
like 12 windows open. I'm not opening another window, Meg.
It looks
My
like
computer
the
will go
silhouette
up in
of
smoke.
Couladin. It does.
It does look
I
like
totally,
a symbol, yeah.
buy that it matches the Couladin outfit. But
Yeah.
I remember at the time a lot of people discussing how much of a Shan-Chan influence that outfit seemed to have,
Mm-hmm.
especially from like the Death Watch guards and a little bit from the Soldam. And I think that this is a meeting of Dark Friends. I think this is a meeting of Dark Friends, not
Of Shan-Chan Dark?
maybe some Shan-Chan influence. I don't think we're going to go the entire season without any Shan-Chan stuff. I think they were too heavily in season 2 to not have
So
any
you
of it in
think
season
we're going
3.
to see Iggy in then?
Maybe. This is
Or wait, what's the dude that's like the truth seeker or whatever they call them?
the one who
yeah,
chases down 2-1.
Literally just read
Yeah.
it.
Farouk.
Yeah.
No, that's he's the Death Watch
Farouk
guard.
is
Sorry.
the Death
No,
Watch
he's
guard.
a-
He's the
no.
Death Watch guard. You mean the spies? I know who you mean.
Yes.
Mike.
Yeah.
The one who comes to see Egian and says,
So-
Yeah.
"Bring me more Adam."
Yeah, LBF says that there's palm branches on the wall. He definitely thinks it's Tanchico. This is a city. This is not Ruidian. This is too. This is just. I don't get desert vibes. I don't get Age of Legend vibes. I don't get either of those vibes for it to be Ruidian. It's not fantastical enough that. Right. This is a regular city at dawn.
Okay. All right.
I'm
fine.
okay, Meg.
I'm acquiescing reluctantly.
I
just
still
to
think
move
it's Cold
on.
Rock's Hold.
I do too.
Look. Okay, fine. Look, there's 2 against 1. Our rule is, I don't know. Let me look what episode this might be in, because I'd have to like finger in the air
So
and
if we
pick an
think it's
episode.
Cold Rock's Hold,
Where would you put it
we
if it
think
was Cold Rock's Hold?
that's
306.
306.
You would put 306 if it was Cold Rock's Hold. Okay.
Because that's what Shadow of the Night, which I think we are going to have our Shadow Spawn battle.
I think that you should put it in. I mean, I still like 305, but I don't think it's Cold Rock's Hold.
Well, you two were the ones that said 305 had nothing from the IO waste.
Right, but Rob doesn't think it's Cold Rock's Hold. So
But
that's
I
why
don't think you're saying it's Cold Rock's Hold, but you like 305. I don't think it's Cold Rock's Hold, and I think this would be a good.
I'm the only
point.
one being consistent, so I'm the one that's right.
How am I not consistent? By picking a scene I do not think is the IEO waste and putting it in 305, that is consistent with
Okay,
thinking
I
that
suppose,
no.
yes, you are being consistent. Jen is not being consistent.
When am I not being consistent? I haven't even gotten to say what I'm thinking yet. But also, I'm putting it in red and I'm putting it in 305 and 306.
Oh,
That's
oh.
No,
what's
you can't do
happening.
that. No, we have to commit to one episode.
Mm.
No.
It has to be in one episode, Jen.
306.
No, I agree.
Alright.
Put it in
306.
one
Okay.
episode and
And
red.
306.
All right.
306 with Rob disagreeing, saying it's 305.
Yeah, and just put Rob 305. And
Because you think
I
it's
have
Kim
no
Chico.
idea what who is in this and such, but I am confident that it's not in the waste. It's not Cold Rock's Hold, and not Rudian, anything like that. This is too structured
Got
for a
it.
place like that. So anyway,
All right.
that is my vibe.
Mm.
Moggy and Nynaeve.
Compulsion.
This is a sick fucking moment in the trailer.
Yeah.
Like, this was just
Yep.
like the most. I was talking to my friend at work who has been watching the series and was just like, I cannot wait for season 3. Literally, I sent him the link after my live stream on Wednesday, and I was like, right, dude, I'm crashing, go to bed, because I'm not well. Like, I slept for 12 hours after Wednesday's adventures. I totally missed. I was meant to be on the Dusty and everything. I totally missed it. Luckily, I wasn't like a proper like scheduled in guest. It was like I will be in at some point, and I just totally went to
Right.
bed. So luckily, I didn't fuck up Mac's schedule. But I was like chatting to him today because he messaged me on like Thursday night. He's like, "Yeah, you weren't in work today," and I was kind of bummed about it because I wanted to talk to you. It looks so cool.
Aw.
We were talking today about it, and he was talking about this, and he was just like, "Oh my god, like I feel like those two, like something's gonna go on." And I was just like, "Tell me more,"
That's
I
awesome.
mean,
Yeah.
she's looking at her with adoring eyes.
Yes,
This is clearly compulsion.
I'm inclined to agree. Clearly, it's
So
very
where do we
strong,
think it is?
but I'm inclined to
Oh.
agree. I want to say this is like super early.
303? 302?
I want to say that. Do
303,
you
I
know what? I'm down for 302. Wait, no. When
302 might be too
when do we
early.
think they get to? No, because we have.
think they-
Tanchico.
Go to Tanchico and 302.
I think the Black Aja might get to Tanchico,
But I
by
don't think
302,
Nynaeve
but
and
I
that-
think
yeah.
Elaine and Nynaeve won't get there till 303.
Yeah, so I like. Yeah, I like 303
I like
works for me.
303.
Yeah,
I
that
like
that
303.
fits. Yeah.
Right.
Also, when we said, why is poised? I'm stuck on poised coitus. Why is poised coitus in red?
Because you were disagreeing. Yeah, you're supposed to say who you think the disagreeing person thinks it is.
I'm supposed to say that. I'm
Yes.
supposed to say that.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
as the typer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and what did I say it should be? Just that it's not post sex.
And I think you also said you said 301.
Okay, right. Rob 301, not sex. That's quite a. Thank God that context. That don't put that out of context, people, please. Oh, we have so much fun, and obviously just the the same scene from the other side. Yeah, easy peasy. Okay, the Two Rivers, Alana. I know I watched some non-book reader reactions, specifically a couple that Brie had mentioned, and I loved how people had no idea this was Alana. That was fucking brilliant.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
They were like, "Ooh, who's this?" Obviously, they weren't like freezing frames like we were, and like maybe they went
Right.
back. I only watched the initial one. I didn't like watch like deep diving on individual frames and stuff like that. So maybe there's every possibility that they went back and was like, "Oh shit, that's Alana." But I absolutely love this. Like, she looks, that hair is just great, and I love the morning of the the makeup and stuff she's wearing. When I first watched this, do you know what my initial thought was? Oh, is this the Wolf Dream? Has she invaded?
No.
And then I realized, obviously, no, it wasn't. But I was just so
It's
excited to see
Terrence
Wolf
Drake.
Dream stuff that I was just like, oh my god, like.
Is this when he's
He's at his
burying
grave.
his whole family?
I think this
He's
is
at
him.
their grave.
Yeah, this is him.
He's-
Yeah, the family.
This is I just.
Or is it just
No, he's
Layla's
at the grave.
grave?
Nope, it's there. It's the whole family's grave, and I'm sure of it.
It's gotta be the whole
just read
family,
the
yeah.
sequence. I just
Yeah,
read
I
the
mean,
sequence.
it is apple blossoms and
Yeah.
yeah.
And the
Yeah.
whole thing in the book is like, my mother loved the apple blossoms, and he's there with everybody,
Yeah.
like looking at everybody. He doesn't. Actually, Ivan comes to him there. Alana sent Ivan to him in the books. To then when they were out hunting dogs. It's a great scene, and I was like, when I saw this, I was like, it's exactly how I pictured Perrin in that moment.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, and her coming
Well, and
to
I
him
think
when
the next image, like, he does look really sad.
yeah, and him coming
Yeah.
to her when he's also feel like she's grieving, she's mourning, and she comes to him when he's mourning. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
It is. It really
I
is
love it so
something.
much.
These two.
Mhm.
I like
You think
305 for this.
305?
Yeah. Prepping for 307.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So really, I think that's the perfect.
Yeah, and
yeah.
we have from the teaser that was when Perrin was potentially forging his axe.
Yes. Yeah, that was still apparently not contentious, but still surprising to some people.
Mhm.
That they're like, "There's no Perrin." I'm like, it's Perrin. I don't know why. I just look at those arms. I'm like, that's Marcus. It just felt right. So, all right. Rand telling Matt he's headed to the waste is how you've titled this one. Is that Matt
Yeah.
on the left? Could be.
I think so.
Yeah,
It looks like him.
I could be slightly sold on that.
Also, what is this like crazy? It almost looks like the Wheel of Time logo behind them, doesn't it?
Kind of.
Where?
Like
what
that
the?
curve, doesn't it look like the Wheel
Oh.
of Time logo?
I mean, so abstractly that it would be pointless if that's what they were trying to achieve.
No, I agree, but it just like that is like I'm like I can't see anything else other than that. Like that is.
Do you know what? I
see.
can't see
have no
anything
idea.
else other than is the birthday present on that woman's head.
Yeah.
Right. She has a birthday present on her head.
I love you, Sharon. But apparently I have an issue with headpieces.
So we're assuming that this is in Tarvalon. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like when
a
you-
mixing
obviously.
of cultures and stuff in Tarvalon, because I remember arguing this, not arguing, but like questioning it because of the birthday present. And saying like that seems like a very like bizarre thing, like it would be like tan chica or something with like headcloth and veils and all that sort of stuff, and then someone quite rightly pointed out to me that Tarvalon is meant to be a melting pot of cultures because everyone comes in, much like multicultural places like London and other large cities of that sort of nature. So yeah, I feel that this is out in the Tarvalon streets. I can definitely buy that Matt on the left. I don't see why that wouldn't be. But
So we think this is 302. I think.
yeah,
saying that he's going to-
302,
like, he's
especially based on
decided
the
to
way
go
you've
away.
placed things. I feel like
Yeah.
it kind of has to be. Yeah. Someone's questioning maybe is it Lan in the foreground? I could be.
Oh.
Back with the headband.
Ooh.
Yeah, that could
Yep,
be.
Yep. That's Lan.
Yeah.
It's Lan. 100%.
Yeah, I like that. Thank you. That was oh, did the microphone go boo boo? It's a very
It's on a very
precarious situation.
precarious thing. Yes.
We're gonna get you like some kind of mount that
A
will
boom arm.
a boom arm that doesn't have to be attached to a
Yes.
table because that's the issue. Meg's Meg's pointing out
It's
to
on
Jenna.
my salt rim thing.
Or
for
just
the
like
bar
a
is
little,
what
just a
it's on.
tabletop mic stand.
Yeah,
Just
tabletop mic
get
stand
you
that
it,
has
yeah.
like a boom attachment or something, and then that'll work.
Yes.
So, because most, for those who don't know, most boom attachments are clipped to like a table. They have like a vice. Is that the right word? Is that the word used in
Which I
America?
don't have a thick enough lip on this side. Of
Yeah,
the bar.
the lip is like too. It's not deep enough to slide, one under and clamp it to. Clamp is the other word. There we go. But yeah, I like 302
It's
for
Lan.
this. Yeah, and I
They're
like that
100%
being
Lan.
Lan and Moraine, and then be like, "What do we do?" And he's like, "This is what we're doing." And she's like, "All
Also
right."
seems like he has like a pack on his shoulder ready to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's turned up
Yeah.
and be like, "We're off. Come with me or not,
Yeah.
but this is what I'm doing," which I kind of like that
Mhm.
confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Like because the line is delivered without arrogance. He
Does potentially have the White Tower Library at his disposal and has looked at the Carathian cycle.
That's true.
Also, I mean, I cannot wait to see how we handle this. So he was declared the dragon on the top of the tower in Falm.
Mhm.
And he's at the White Tower, who are not capturing him, pushing him into a box, whatever. Like, I mean, it's an interesting. Is Elida going to come and say, "You just let that boy out of your hands"? Like, you're clearly not a capable Amerlin. Is
Fit
that
to be
is that where we're
Amerlin,
going to go?
It's
It's very
possible.
exciting.
I mean, I still like the suggestion that at the end of season 2, that they could imply that Swan knew that Moraine was in cahoots with Lanthir, even though she wasn't. But like it kind of looked like that, and they ran off together. I mean, let's be honest. You're an Aes Sedai. You see an Aes Sedai you think should be trusted running off with a confirmed Forsaken, and then
It's pretty damning.
there is the Amelin seat, letting it happen. Very broad strokes there, obviously, and obviously not
Max,
actually
he's
what happened, but
Yeah.
I could see it being a case of like she's a dark friend. She ran off with Forsaken. You let it happen, and I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of drama
it's a big
potential.
city.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Max Silva's saying in the chat, big city, you can kind of hide.
Yeah.
He's in Tarvalon, not the tower.
Yeah.
But I would argue that Elida also has something to stand on there to say it doesn't matter whether he was in the tower or in Tarvalon. He was literally under your nose, and you let him run away.
Yes.
You're incapable
Twice.
of running this city. Yeah, twice.
Yeah.
And so I think there is some fodder there.
Yeah, there is definitely thought for that. So yeah, I like it. I like that. That works for me. No problems there.
Wait, Light Blinded Fool changed his name to Light Blinded Fuel.
Oh, yes. I love that. That's
awesome.
It's just fun there. It's great. All right, Loyal.
I have no idea when this is.
I know.
I'm assuming, I'm going to say 307 or 306 because I think this is maybe when they decide they have to go destroy the Waygate.
I want to go back to 302, and I'll tell you why.
All right, I'm intrigued. I'm open.
Look at the pattern on his coat.
The leaves.
It's the same pattern that Egwene is wearing when she comes out of the rain in the inn.
Okay.
Where?
No. Why
When
would
she's
no?
when Egwene? Nope, sorry, not that far back. When she's the one right before when she
Next
thinks
to
she's
Perrin,
with Perrin,
oh,
the
we
bubble
think.
of evil one. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Right there.
That one.
That's,
No, it's not.
Never
that's
mind,
not the
shut up.
same pattern.
Whatever, it's not the same. I'm wrong. I'm happy to admit that
And
I'm
why
wrong.
would they have the same fabric?
No, I was saying maybe he put it over her shoulders because
Maybe.
she was cold and wet.
Okay, so
no, no.
this does give
Perrin
me
put it over her shoulders.
the Ways vibes,
Mm-hmm. Like
but this gives me
hexagonal columns in the back.
maybe.
Like he's actually in the ways.
I think it's just like the tone of the background, the lighting
Mhm.
effects, the way the shadows are hitting. It gives me something similar to the Ways. It definitely doesn't give me anything. I'm not recognizing any sort of outdoor set that we possibly have seen previously. However, if he's in the Ways, I don't understand why, unless he's got because you would have to open it.
It would have to be early if they're in the ways because I think that would be how they're traveling to the Two Rivers.
Oh, that could be. Would they
Yeah.
take the Ways to the Two Rivers if they're in the tower, or would they not just travel? I suppose he'd want to get there fast, wouldn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in the books, he goes in the ways.
They do,
in the
yeah.
books,
And
they take the
Fael
ways.
is
But they're
a
also at the
crazy
borderlands in the books, and
person.
now they're going to be
Yeah.
in Tarvalon. Tarvalon is a lot closer to the Two Rivers.
They're in Tyr.
Oh, so Dana Lou says 306 because Loyal is wearing leather armor in front of the ways, closing the ways, not ways lighting. I agree, Dana Lou.
Love that.
I agree. I think this is when they decide that they have to destroy the Waygate.
This is when they decide. Yeah. I think they're at the Waygate. I think he's gone in because he has to get the Aventusaur leaf. Because he can't channel.
So, right. But in the books, he takes the Aventusaur.
In the books,
I just read it last night. In the books, he takes the Aventusaur leaf out of the inside and puts it on the outside so that no one can open it from the inside. But not knowing that people on the outside have now opened it.
Yeah.
But now,
and so then he goes back and he removes both.
He just removes them completely,
which withers it, which will make it wither.
But remember, we talked about too how like in the canon of the book, you can channel it open. So we think he has to destroy it some other way. Well, and we talked about how he's going to take.
Now, in the X-ray images of season 1, you see Thyme holding a Aventusaur leaf.
Agreed, but even if the Waygate is locked, if you are a channeler, you can open the ways. So I think he has to destroy it more.
But if you take both Aventusaur leaves, the Waygate withers. Now I know it's not really plant-like.
Or the
in the TV show.
The leaves wither. The whole Waygate doesn't, but the leaves wither. You're right. It does require, but he actually says in the book, he was like, I can't completely destroy it. It took 10 Aes Sedai, 13 Aes Sedai to do it. So I can't do it, but I can.
But by taking both leaves, it withers, and it requires the talisman of growing to be fixed.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And he does say, or an Aes Sedai with the power could channel it open. He says
so
that.
I'm going to say either way, this is him destroying the Waygate, 307.
Sorry, I just had a little. It's not a sorry. I just read that sequence, and there's the whole thing where Alana disappears for a little while, and like this is when Varen is like, "Don't trust her," and we don't know if what's going on with Alana, and she disappears, and then the Waygate's open again. They were totally planting seeds to make us think that it was Alana who was doing it, and I didn't get that ever before. That's all.
No, I didn't really pick up on that either. So
there's my statement for the day.
So I think this is 307.
307 is like, I think the way they're going to pull off 307 is going to be the big battle. It's going to be like, we have to throw everything we've got because we can't bring any more through. In terms of Trollocs and Dark Friends and all that sort of stuff.
Do you think it's earlier than that?
So I think this is earlier than that. I think this might be some sort of
305.
305, a climactic possible end of 305 where it's like, did they get away? Did they seal it? And then you don't see anything 306, and you're like, wait, did Loyal Bane and Shead die? Like, did they make it? Did they not make it? So on and so forth. And then they reappear at like the moment of, not the moment of, but like just before battle, maybe they set off alarms or something, turn back up at the village, where it's just like, oh crap, we haven't seen you. You're meant to be back like 2 days ago.
We gotta go.
Yeah. Sorry.
305. Like we're only in 42.
Or we don't finish.
It's possible we don't finish.
It's not yeah, we got like 55 minutes. This is by far our longest recording, full stop. We've never done it this long before. Right.
For sure.
For sure. Right. This is 303. I don't know. I'm throwing shit out there now. We named 303 Teleron Real. This is in Teleron Real. 303?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, done.
Yep. Good.
Sweet.
303.
303. Again.
303.
Done. 303. Oh, wait. Yes, still 303.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe earlier.
No, I think this has to be earlier because I think Egwene's going to run into her and then knows she has to go to the Aiel ways. So I'm going to say 302.
What if this was part of her accepted test? Just to be crazy.
No.
All right, fine. 302.
302.
302. And obviously 302.
Did you notice how I titled that?
Yes, I did, of course. Bear Meese.
Runs into Bear Meese.
Bear Meese.
I remember we were actually like, oh my god, there's bear! You know. Oh no, a Meese. I didn't say Meese. It's a Meese.
I know.
You know,
I did
has
too.
to be a thing. So, yes, Zul, I agree with you. It does take 2 days to get there and back with Bane and Shead, and you want Loyal to be running back in with an injured Shead. Yes, I need that. Shead, if you need some TLC, let me know. Or Bane, either one.
So do we think this is Teleranriad, or do we think this is her test?
Test.
I think it's Tess.
Yes.
However, the next image shows her like that's how Ishi like goes away from Teleranriad.
Mm-hmm.
So this to me says it's like her entering Teleranriad and maybe like confronting one of her own nightmares.
I mean, that's possible.
She can't walk back through the archway with this. Like, so it is something about that. Like,
She
I wondered
settles
about
it.
her disintegrating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this
And
is
So I think
her
this is
dealing with her
Teleron, yeah.
past.
And it looks
It
like
might be
Renna.
recent.
Whose hand is it? Is it like
I
Renna?
think that's
do we
Renna.
think?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Renna choking her.
I mean, that's definitely Sildam armor
Right.
Yeah.
over her.
It could
Unless it's Landry or is it Seldom?
it could be
I mean, Lanford could be fucking with her in Teleron.
yeah,
for
this
sure.
could be Teleron Nightmare, but I would be inclined to say that maybe her test triggers her dreaming powers a little bit.
That's possible.
Okay,
too.
so this is her past, albeit recent past, but this is her past that she has to settle before she can move on.
So I'd
Okay,
say either 301 or 302.
I like where have we put her testing before?
In 301.
We put her testing in 301.
So I think 301 then for these.
Okay, 301.
Okay,
All right, I'm going to put this one in red, and I'm going to say that Megan and Jen think 302.
all right, fine.
Okay.
This has been checked and confirmed. This is Melindra, by the way. This is not as you put.
Is
in
it?
Yeah. So
Nope.
you put. Is this Abby Anderson's the voiceover?
Nope.
No, this is not her voiceover. Yes, Ayula posted
It
this
is?
on Instagram, but this is
It's
Melindra.
Avienda.
It's been.
This is Avienda.
It's Melindra. We checked.
It's Avienda. Who'd you check with?
Oh,
On 3 full
Melindra
talk?
It's
On 3
Avienda.
full talk with Mel.
It's Avienda.
with Mel. Look.
But
We
the
did.
fact that Ayula posted this on her Instagram makes
So
me think that
it's her
Ayula.
voiceover.
It's Avienda.
It's
okay,
Melindra.
Here's my reasoning. Megan and I went through this because Megan agreed. Megan was with you 100%, and she was like, "It's Melindra," and I was like, "No, it's not." And here's why I think it's not. So, first of all, Ayula has a very distinct way of standing, and this is the way she stands. So there's that. A and B. It is like she only has 2 spears here, not 1. I don't know where her third. I mean, not 3. I don't know where her third spear is because usually she has 3. So that is a thing to consider. But the stance and then the way that she's her like it's the same kind of skirt thing, and she has the same the strap that goes around her leg to hold her dagger in is on the same leg that it's normally on for her.
Melindra is the same sept and everything as Ayula, as Avienda.
Yeah.
So their Cad and Soul would be the same.
Okay. Anyway, where do we think this is? 303?
Megan, the debate is half the fun.
I know, but I have to go.
If we hit your heart
the
out,
road
then
to
Jen and I
ruin.
will just finish. Don't worry, like.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh.
Look, we're
this-
halfway and 2 hours in. I think we're good. Don't worry.
This has to be the road to the spear, right?
Yeah, I'm down
we
for that.
assuming?
Yeah, go on. Put the road to the spear.
Okay.
All right,
Okay,
next.
great.
Walking to or from Ruidian. I think this is walking to. Where he's been given information.
Right.
Oh no, wait, because
So
because he's being told by Jesus Christ, Ruark about the dragons.
Yeah.
Because this is
Yeah,
him
this is-
looking down on said arm.
On
So
Ruark's
30
arm.
On Ruark's arm,
4
yes.
or 30?
Yeah.
Well, and you guys insist that 304 is the end of Ruidian, and then we don't see them until 306. So do we think this is actually 306?
No, because
This is
Wait, what?
after Ruidian.
No, this is going to
no,
Ruidian.
this is before Ruidian.
This is
when
before.
they're going.
This image cannot be until after
No, it's
Ruidian.
Ruark. It's Ruark's
It's
arm.
Ruark's
arm.
That's Ruark's arm?
Yes, look at the
100%.
stitching
People
on
did
the
a-
sleeve.
People did a pinky.
Look at his
Yeah,
belt.
Look at how thick his hand is and his
Yeah,
wrist. And
that
his
is
arm.
not
It's
Rand's
Ruark.
arm.
Okay,
If you look at this
It's definitely
image,
Ruark.
sorry, I'm on the wrong screen. If you look at this image, Rand is looking down to his right. If Ruark's on his right, he would be showing his left arm, which is where clan chiefs have their dragon.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Alright.
it's Ruark. Look at that fist. It's definitely not Yosha.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, and he's looking down on it. He's
Yeah.
like, see, this is
So
what you're
on the
gonna get
way,
there
so
if you-"
304?
303.
No, 304.
304.
is on the way. We've been saying 303 is
Outside
on the
Ruidian,
way.
yes. Okay, so 303, yes. Outside Ruidian,
Okay,
303.
okay,
Yes,
okay.
correct,
I
yes.
gotta move these in.
Yeah, sorry. Okay. In Tarvalon, after he said he's going to the waste.
301.
I think
302.
301, but in Tarvalon, I think this could be in Farm for all we know. But 301.
There is no farm.
In 301, I agree.
Okay.
Can you
301.
notice I'm trying to speed run for you now? Do you feel good?
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
noticed
Yeah.
that you
Yeah.
are. I'm
Okay.
very impressed.
And obviously, yes.
Same thing.
Yep, same thing.
Yeah.
Right. 2 sets of boots.
304.
Yeah, this is the rings moment. I think. So whatever episode we think Moraine is doing the rings in.
Mhm.
Yes. 304.
304? Brings in the 304?
Mhm.
Yep, okay.
Yep.
Works. So,
I think
your title! Oh my god! Bear and Moraine and the Sweat Tents. Why the
I
looking
was supposed to
frisky?
say why they looking frisky, but the why didn't make it on they.
That's fine. The looking. Why the three? Yeah.
That's definitely
Oh.
Bear in the sweat tent. So do we think that's before or after Ruidian?
Before.
Before.
So that would make
Okay.
it 303.
Yeah, sure. 303.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Daedaloo, I love this in chat. I'm supposed to be making notes for my podcast, but I am here and you are so entertaining. Oh, we love you.
Thanks, Daedaloo.
Thank you to everyone who's hanging around while we just debate these. This is
Right.
great fun.
We really
So,
appreciate it.
Yeah, honestly. Check us out. You can listen to us every other Wednesday. This will be edited out on Wednesday. My God, I'm gonna have to spend like 5-6 hours editing this on Monday. This is gonna be like
Nah, just let it all go through.
half
It's all good.
obviously still sweat tents. Right. Rand's bootstepping through the glass columns. Easy, yes.
Yep,
Confirmed.
304.
304. Ancestor boots at column dam. 304. I think, yeah, no problems. 304.
Do
304.
you see the baby chora tree in the back?
Where?
No, where?
Right there.
Oh, on
That's
the
a baby
right.
chora tree.
Oh, so cute.
It's like what's those tiny
And
Japanese
he
tree
like
things.
looks behind him quickly, like he hears something. I think that's the Sharon exploding.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Well, no, but then there's also the shot of him in the fields as a singer looking up.
That wouldn't be when the Sharon is exploding because I think that's after then. Because it's when he's
Because
mirroring
he's the servant. Yep, he's Mirren.
Yeah.
Yep.
Daishane Ale.
But
Is when
that
the
could
Sharon explode,
yeah.
we don't have to see them in the trailer in sequence in the episode
Yeah.
obviously. So bonsai, thank you, not Lord Wonder. Yeah, cute little bonsai. Rand canoodling with Lanthir, same as teaser.
Yeah, that we had the same image from the teaser, so I don't know where we said it was.
All right, wherever we put that in the teaser,
Teleranriod,
yeah,
didn't we?
works.
I think so. So this, I think, is potentially Cold Rock's Hold.
Yes.
This would be after, I think, Ruidian.
I agree.
And Egwene is officially
A
an
Wise One
Aiel
apprentice. Yeah.
And I think
Mhm.
Avienda would officially be an Aiel apprentice at this point, too.
Yeah.
So I think this would
Throw
be what I think is Shadow in the Night, but you two disagree.
6.
I think it's 305. Because I
6.
think that's when the Shadow Spawn attack is happening.
6.
But whatever.
6 and highlight it red.
All right.
Rand entering the glass columns, which
304.
look fucking sensational.
Mm-hmm.
I've said it 3 times, I'll say it 4 more million times. If you
Mhm.
took a redwood forest and built it out of light, this is what you would have.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it
It's
feels like.
amazing, and I was shocked because so many people are like, "That's 100% like exactly how I imagined
No,
it."
it's not how I imagined it at all.
It's not how I imagined it at all, and I was like, "Wait." And I asked David, who's just read it, and he was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "No, I imagined just like little tiny columns, like spear-sized columns that were barely taller than a man."
Oh,
I
I'm
never
really
imagined
crazy.
it
Do
like
you know
this.
what I imagined? Like if you took a 2x4 but it was flat instead of being the 2, so like a 4 by barely anything.
Mhm.
And then you had just like dozens of them and they're all like different angles type thing, and you kind of had to just walk through them like guideposts or something like that. So yeah, that was how I imagined it for some reason, like these flat pillars.
Interesting.
There were all multiple different angles and you had to walk through them, and like your path was every path was different because how you decided to fit between them. And I don't know
Ooh,
why
I love that.
I don't know why I thought of it like that, but this, I was just like, glowing redwoods is the only way I can describe this, is the way I keep saying it. It's just
Mm-hmm.
amazing. But yes.
Wait a minute. Going back to what? Sorry, Megan. We're gonna take a tangent. It'll be
That's okay.
short.
I'm gonna take a bio break for a minute. I'll be right back.
All right, that's
'cause
fine.
She doesn't care about my brilliant tangent.
I
She
care about
care
your
less.
brilliant tangent.
Thank you. I love what you just said, and I've never imagined it this way. So, when my husband and I teach, and people ask us how to get into the entertainment industry, we always say, just like, you have to find your own path. You can't follow the same path as someone else. There's no normal path. I think that's general about life. But with the thing that we use is there is a it goes back to Arthurian legend. If you enter the forest on your quest, every knight of the round table had to go on a quest.
Mhm.
If you enter the forest at the same place as anyone else, your quest is rendered invalid. You have to enter in your own place. And what you just said about everybody entering the column of the forest of columns if they're in their own place to have their own vision, like it leads straight back into that. I've never
Wow.
felt anything so Arthurian in
And the amount
Wheel
of
Time, and I love that.
Arthurian legend that Jordan put into the Wheel of Time is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So,
What- yeah.
wow.
I love
I've
that.
never realized that Meridian could be linked to, Arthur and all that.
No,
so
never
strongly.
thought about it even for a second.
Amazing.
I love it. Anyway, that's sorry. I had to tangent on that because I love what you said, and you were like reflecting things I say about other things.
Yeah, there
So
was.
I put it in there.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. It was beautiful.
It's great.
I think I just when I was reading it, that was what I imagined because then in those flat columns, I'm going to say columns, even though flat is not the right way to describe a column, you would see reflections of yourself as you go past them. Like you do in
Interesting. Yeah.
lit up glass and stuff like. You would see those things, and then you would see those different moments through time. Like that was kind of, I think, the connection for me there.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is. I love what they've done in the TV show, and it seems to be what most people imagined. But I don't expect to see what I imagined on screen ever.
No.
You know.
No, I mean we could. That's the beauty of reading the book is that we see it in our own way,
Yeah.
and then it eventually becomes.
Yeah, like
You know.
Tiva, and she's imagined Grease Parthenon columns, but made of glass.
Mhm.
Like Blinding Fuel said, this is almost exactly my headcanon from the books for the columns. Like, whatever you did see or didn't see, folks, like,
Yeah.
this is breathtaking, and
Yeah.
you know,
And for me, it's a fun journey to go back and read the books and like have it be what I imagined,
yes,
and then slowly have it morph and transform into what I see now because of the show. To me, it's a really fun. We talk about this being a different turning, but even when you're rereading the books now, and now I'm merging them in some places, but not in all the places, it's also like there's a third turning, which is now my book show merge.
yeah,
It's fun.
I love that.
Yeah.
Meg,
Megan, thank you for coming back.
yes.
I did hear all of that because I still had you in my ears the whole time.
Aw,
Respect. Thanks.
love
baby.
that. Thank God the mic was the one in front of you and not the one that's attached to your headphones. Then.
Everybody's biggest Zoom nightmare.
Yes. Oh
Oh,
my
it
God.
Oh my
Yes,
god,
it
did I
is.
mute myself when I was peeing?
Yeah. 120. Maureen about to enter the rings. I agree with that.
Same.
Yep.
304.
Yep.
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 So
304.
304.
And obviously
304.
Literally
entering the rings. Yes. Moraine and
Oh,
Lan
yeah.
after the rings. Do we
So I
see
would
that in the same
imagine
episode?
This is...
I don't think so. I think this is when they're on the. I think. Well, is he holding her? He's not carrying her.
He's
No.
holding her, but it's not the same as how she looks at 308. Like she has like her hair pulled back in like a half thing.
Mm-hmm.
She's not wearing her key Sierra.
No.
So this I think is either end of 304 or whenever you think we're hooking back up with all of the IOA's people in 306.
I like end of 304.
I do too.
Okay.
Lovely. Obviously, Moraine and Avienda in the rings. Easy.
Mm-hmm.
The close up at the eye. Moraine's vision in the rings. Yeah.
Mhm.
I think so. When she's
Yeah.
waking up in like a new vision. Mm-hmm.
Buying that. Moraine in the rings. Yes. In the rings.
Megan, I'm putting
Yep.
same under all of these in our document, and we can add
Sure.
these in.
Yeah.
another time.
Um,
Is that Avi?
that is
Avienda
Avi. We
on the
did
other
some
half?
zooming.
100%.
Yeah, we did some zooming. You can see her dreads. The boots match it being a maiden.
Yeah.
I have so I have a question about that.
Okay.
Isn't Avienda supposed to go through the columns first, right?
No, the rings
No.
are first. So
The
the,
rings are
rings are
first as an
future.
apprentice.
the wise ones.
No, she doesn't see the future until
You do see the future.
So she sees her possible futures through the rings, and
Yes.
this is where she sees that she's probably gonna hook up with Rand. Then when she goes back after the
She goes
wise
through the
ones
rings
are
the
like,
second time.
no,
The
she
columns
goes
the
through
second
the
time.
columns, and then she goes through the columns the first time and sees the IO
No.
past.
No.
No,
You do.
no. Like in a memory of light is what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
in a
no.
memory of light, she goes through the glass columns,
Right.
And she sees the Aiel pass, but she's like,
But she goes
whatever.
the wrong way.
I knew all this anyway.
And then she goes
and then
back.
when she comes out, she touches the columns and is like, hold up, I feel like there's like some switch or toggle that I can do and something weird. And
she
then
walks
she
back
walks
the other
back
way.
in.
Yeah.
And then that's when she sees the future.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, thank you. That's okay. That helps clarify because I did think she was supposed to go through the rings, but then I was confused. But every wise one who comes out knows their history and knows.
No, they don't.
No,
every wise one.
Every wise, yeah, because they got
every wise one apprentice.
Yeah.
Apprentice goes through the rings.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
So the apprentices learn about themselves, and then when they're ready to be wise ones, they learn about the Aiel.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
clan
Which
chiefs.
is why they've said that wise ones typically, or females, tend to survive the columns more than men because as a wise one apprentice, they've kind of been put through the ringer.
Yep.
And can handle it better than
Yeah, isn't it something should be like 3 out of 4
interesting.
men don't come back, but for wise one apprentices, it's more like 3 out of 4 do come back, something of that sort of nature.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
So,
Got it.
but yes,
you.
this is definitely Avienda
You're
in
welcome.
the rings here. So,
I'm full of wonderful knowledge.
yeah.
You are, and no, that I've been trying to wrap my head around that, so that I appreciate that clarity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, there's something here, and I'm going to make a detailed video about this. But all of these images here, where the camera flips around and around and around and around, okay, which I all think are visions in the rings. I want to say, now I'm going to throw the mouse around here. I think you see the mouse going around here, where there's this little walkway here, and it sort of
Like
like
a
half
trail.
goes around here, like a trail. That's a circle. They're in a circle. There's a circle of rocks.
The rocks.
There's a circle in the
It's
tower.
like boom, 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 pretty quick.
I think, and there's a circle in these
Circle.
rocks here with this like
Yep.
emo image. There, there's like a circle half trod in the sand here a little bit,
Yeah,
like a
there
bit
is.
of dust. Yeah, it's all the rings, the rings, the rings, the rings, the rings. You know, and
Yes.
it all emphasizes the Wheel of Time stuff. So
And do you think it's probably pretty quick cuts as well?
I don't know if it's going to be quick cuts, but I think there's a huge amount of symbolism here with all the circles and the rings.
I agree. I did not see the circles. That is super brilliant. I'm so impressed that you saw that. I also thought that I love the camera moves and the camera. I think we're going to see. I do think it's going to be quick cuts because I think what's happening is she's floating in those rings. Like she's even like flipping upside down, and so like the camera going upside down is similar
As
to
she
her
flips
like
around
as she's seeing.
in
And
the
I
images.
And I think with all of these, we might see like, in some of them, we definitely see like 2 versions of that image, like 2 different possibilities for some of those. Like there's the one where she's with, we'll get there. It's in a couple, but we see it upside down with her with Lanfear, and then we see the right side up, and they're not exactly the same.
No, one she's getting choked and one she's getting stabbed.
Yes, that's true.
She's dying in both. But I think that there's something like once we see things flipping.
Yeah, right there.
Oh yeah, that's a stab.
Lanfear kill 1 million, and then Lanfear kill 1 million and 1.
Nice, Meg. I like those. I like that. That's great.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's like, I don't know. It was when I saw it was going from this the one that sort of looks like gives the Two Rivers vibes, especially with Rand sitting there and he's got his dragons and such. And then it went to this one with the rocks, and as it went round, I was like, wait, there's a circle of rocks there. And then I looked at all of them and I was like, there's a lot of circles going on here.
Well, and it's just interesting that like she's in her Amerlin gear in the Aiel ways.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna see these like I don't actually think we're gonna get these explained. I think we're gonna see these like flash of all these possible futures. Just that we see if I kneel to him, he survived. If I kneel and die, or whatever. Like I just think that so excited. So excited.
Which is so crazy to think about, like how much time would be spent to like set up each shot, and then it's literally taking like not even a full second probably. In terms of like the film time.
That's
You know what I
dedication
mean?
to storytelling.
Yeah.
Which I love.
And from a filmmaking standpoint, I'm like,
right.
You were like, my God,
the budgetary.
Yeah, I know
side.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Because next time someone's like, why did they not have the money to spend on this? Well, we got 20 circle shots with.
So do we think this
Maureen.
one is a flashback, or do we think it's in the rings?
I think this is rings.
Like,
I think all of these are
it's
rings.
rings.
All
I
of
think
these
it's
circle images are rings.
Okay.
All right. I'm not
So
sure about.
304. All of those are 304.
I'm not sure if this moment here, what looks like to be in front of a campfire.
Right after the rings.
This is after the rings. Could still be 304.
You guys
Well,
kind of.
we hear that
yeah.
we hear him saying, "What did you see?" And we
Mhm.
put the picture of that, and she wasn't wearing her Quisiera. We put that in 304. So I think
Mhm.
this goes with that,
Right.
but it could be on the road to Ruidian. And
It
so
could
maybe
be on
we
the
were
road to
wrong on the
Ruidian,
other
yeah.
one.
Mhm.
I kind of like that, actually. On the road
I
to
mean, not
Ruidian.
I'm calling it the road to Ruidian, but I mean, he who comes with dawn. That's what I mean.
Right.
The episode
You mean
name.
he who tweets with it on?
Yes. No,
Okay.
yes. No, I know the episode title "He Who Comes with
Oh, the
Dawn."
actual. Okay,
Yes.
Yeah,
sorry.
306. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I then, weirdly enough, also, it pops into this the Morghese flashback pregnant with Elaine moment. That
Mhm.
is a very circular dais that the throne is on with those lionesses.
Mhm.
And
So
this
you think
is
it's in the rings?
no, I don't think it's in the
No.
rings.
Oh.
But this is like, some kind of like flashback moment. And I don't know, maybe there's a circle vibe they're going on, like rings and circles and things being like flashbacks and history and alternate realities and stuff like that. But
Well, we are living in a wheel.
yeah, I know,
Well,
right?
but also the circular symbolism has been like since season 1 from the
Right.
I mean I know that the sheep were like laid in a
Mm.
whatever, but like the dead ice
That's a
the
good
dead
point,
Aes
yeah.
Sedai, and in the very first trailer that we ever saw, well, the teaser trailer, but there was all those shots with the down shot of the
Yeah,
sofa,
that's
the down
true,
shot of
yeah.
the dead Aes Sedai, the down shot of the tower, the down shot of something else. So
Look, I just had to
of,
give
the
Zool something
Two
to
Rivers
shoot
Fest.
down, okay? Come on. So
hmm And Megan, thank you for grabbing this shot where you do see that she's pregnant. Because
Yes.
Oh, I
did not
made
catch
sure that the
until
one I
went back.
grabbed was from her profile. Yes.
Yes.
yes. But I love this, by the way.
So I would say 302 for this one. 'Cause
302.
We were kind of saying the Camlin flashback was going to be the cold open.
Oh, okay, right.
302.
Okay, yeah, I can run with that. And obviously,
Which would
same
be the
again.
next one as well. And you can see Linny is third from, like, so if you look from the left side of the throne,
That one?
Linny's, yeah, if you really zoom in there, yep, she's got 2 kids. One
Okay.
in her arms, which we would
Mhm.
assume is Gowan,
She's holding
and
someone.
then Galad.
Is she?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
if you really zoom in.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
this. Meg, when you told me that, I was like, what?
That's fun.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
Because I missed it.
All right. I'll trust you there. So
Okay, I meant to look this up before. So
This is the
looks
same
like
window. Yeah.
It is the same window.
This is the same
Okay,
window. Yeah.
so this is the wine spring inn.
Yes. Yeah, we're pretty.
Okay.
There's a lot of confidence. This is wine springing. Also,
Okay.
she looks like she's still got that morning makeup on, and Maxim
Mhm.
looks like he's been through some shit in terms, not just like emotionally, but like physically, like been doing some. I don't know. He looks like he hasn't had a shower in a while.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say this is like setting up and construction and defending the 2 rivers and things like that. So
Yeah.
I want to stick in 305 as my bet for this.
Okay.
I'm down with that.
Sweet. We only got like 25 seconds left to go on this, Meg, and we still have 30 minutes before your heart out.
I know. I keep
Megan?
checking my text to see if the mom has said she's on her way yet. So
Megan.
okay.
Megan.
What?
Okay, so I just understand what you meant was to double click in the new cell,
Yes.
not doubling clicking
Oh.
on the slide cell. And now I don't have to reformat.
I
My
honestly
okay,
thought
would
we
have
were
been
getting a
better.
big revelation of Wheel of Time stuff there,
No,
and no, instead we're
No.
getting an Excel
that was
moment
just
of
an Excel
exposition.
spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Not Excel. Yes, yes.
So it's a lot easier when you do that, right?
Yeah, but you didn't
Mhm.
say double click in the target window.
How else would it?
Double click in the slide window was what I was doing.
Well, obviously you're doing that to copy and paste. I mean,
Not necessarily. I could have like dragged it across.
One more time,
Which
ladies
is
and
what I
gentlemen,
did.
welcome to a classic episode of Three Wheeling.
Sister,
I feel like I have a giant like handprint on my forehead
Ah.
from the face palm that just happened.
I really do love
I'm gonna
recording with
no,
you
your
today.
giant handprint is from me face palming you.
Is this?
Okay.
Have we just developed our own version of Saruman's Urukai? Like
I know that's totally what I was thinking of. Yes. That's what I was thinking of.
really stupid side tangent now, but I love when you come across the reels where people like stick their hand in flour and then like put their hand on their dog and be like, just like, you will go out and destroy my enemies type thing, and it's great. Yes, Azula's right, folks. These are moments we usually cut out. Not all of them, but some of them we do cut out. And I save them. Patrons get the full unedited recording, unless I've said something.
Of the sisters arguing about the most inane
thing.
Stupid shit.
You know, unless I've shared something where I'm like, oops, I probably shouldn't have said that. Let's cut that out. So actually, no one gets that, which is basically never. I think I may have done that once and left it in because no one noticed. But yeah, is this in the hall? Is that a white sitter to the left? Max in chat is just put maybe a novice in the crowd behind her.
I don't know. It feels like they're sitting on something though. Like that seems like their arm is resting.
That does look like their arm is resting. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. It does.
So I think this.
Ooh, could this be when she's just like, you know? Yeah.
I still think this is when she's next to more gays.
Yeah.
Which we said I think was
right after they've walked in with the banners behind them.
Yeah, they've walked in with the banners behind. Yeah, I agree. So what episode do we think that is?
Procession people behind them there.
Yeah.
Behind her.
What are we going for this?
302. Because the first look images confirmed that was 302.
Oh, okay, brilliant. Yep, easy peasy.
I love her.
No problems.
I love her so much. I love her so much. I can't wait.
Yeah, honestly. Elaine's still a novice.
Is still a novice, yes.
And this looks like the Amerlin's chambers because that looks like the fish fuck hut terangrial on the wall behind her.
It does.
I never even noticed it in Swan's chambers before.
But I mean,
it's in the scene with Elaine and Egwene and Ivy.
Can you tell from the shoulders up that the difference between the novice and the accepted?
The accepted has like a keyhole type of cut.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that is definitely novice. So I would say that this is 301.
I say it's 302 before she does her testing.
I was going to say, like, is there why would it not be a case of like your mother has turned up, but we're about to say
Egwene does her testing in 301, and they do them both one right after the other.
We don't know that Egwene does her testing in 301.
But we don't have. We don't. Why?
100% know that her test is in 301 because the first look images show the one with the three girls in the future.
Oh wait,
301.
Yes, I did get information about that.
Okay. But I don't have a problem with Elaine's testing being in 302. Like, I know they could test it on the same day, but, Egwene comes out of the ring. I mean, like, the end of 301 being Egwene's testing, and then, like, now 302, we don't have time. I don't think we have any time. This has to be more cases there.
Yeah, I don't think we could do 2 testings in one episode and a shredding.
I agree. I don't think we're going to get Elaine's test. I think I thought we were before when we saw her putting the crown on. I don't think we're going to get Elaine's test just like in the books. I think we're leaving that to be everybody's idea of what was in her testing.
All right, if you guys say 302, say 302, but I disagree.
Okay, so 302 red and put Meg says 301.
Yes.
My reds are different than your reds, Megan, but I'm
That's fine. We understand the concept. All right. Matt fighting Gawain and Galad looks like quarterstaff. Well, obviously that's not what's happening in this particular scene, but I think this scene does lead to the quarterstaff fight.
Well, I mean, so I did 2 clips right after another.
Mm-hmm.
So like, cause you can see like in the previous image, that is definitely a quarterstaff attacking them. So this is Matt.
No.
Hitting the brothers.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
Where do you see a quarterstaff?
All right, hold please.
This little whoosh.
Hold please.
Like
the whoosh.
That's
thing.
No, calm your whoosh.
That is a quarterstaff.
Chill.
That or like sand. No, I'm telling you.
No, chill your whoosh. Chill your whoosh.
Yes. No, I'm not chilling my whoosh.
You chill that whoosh, okay? 1 second.
I agree, though. I agree because, and everyone will disagree with me on this. I believe that is Elaine in the background.
Yes.
No, it's not.
With a ginormous grin on her face. Oh, this is not this one. I'm sorry. Elaine's in the other one. This is not the one.
No, yes, that is not Elaine in the background. Elaine is in a different one in a couple slides forward or whatever it is. No, that is not Elaine back there.
No, that is Elaine.
No, it's not.
That's Elaine.
That's Elaine.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna call it. That's Elaine back there, and she's laughing her ass off at them getting their butts kicked by Matt.
I agree. She's probably laughing her ass off, but that is not her. You can't really see like the pulled hair behind her on this one. It doesn't look like it. This is not Elaine right there.
There's you hold that whoosh.
And Matt is right. No. I don't think so.
All right, your near sister Arisa said that is Elaine in this slide. Okay, that is currently on screen. So
It is.
also,
It is. Kevin says
Because
it's Elaine.
Nynaeve is also next to Elaine and in a
You
later
can't see her.
image.
She's right behind. She's behind Galad.
Mm.
You can't see her.
I'm
She's there.
scrolling through a lot of slides now. Thank you, What Series, for these, by the way. I'm still only on the circle moments. I'm getting there. All right.
Yeah, it is. Oh my god, it is. It is Nynaeve next to her. If you look on this one and you zoom in, the woman who's standing next to her is wearing a wisdom's belt. It is Nynaeve, standing to the right, half covered by Galad. It is Elaine, and I win. I win. Thank you, Dana. Dana said Nynaeve is behind Galad's butt here. Yes, you are right.
Yes. Right. Okay, we're going to stop that for a second. All right, and we're going to share something else.
Okay.
And we're going to share this. Okay. Here it is. Please tell me where in this image there is a quarterstaff.
It was
It's out
from
of
the
scene already
trailer.
here.
This is
pulled it
from the
from the
trailer.
trailer.
These are the stills from the trailer. Okay? Because watch.
Well,
Bosch.
I didn't
Bosh.
manufacture that image. I did not manufacture that. I tried to make sure I grabbed an image that showed the whoosh of the quarterstaff. I
There's no
didn't
whoosh. It's
Photoshop
his
that
foot in the sand. Okay? There's no
Well,
whoosh.
Where did I get that from? Where did I
Look,
get that
it's
from?
his foot in the sand. There's no whoosh.
So you
So
think it's
who is
just
fighting Gawain and Galad?
They're fighting
no,
each other.
Galad is fighting Gawain.
No, they
in
would not be
this.
standing next to each other like that. If
They
they're
would.
fighting.
Why would he not flip
against
round
each
to
other.
then
There's
kick his
martial
leg
arts
up?
involved.
Mm-mm.
He's turned sideways. He's turned sideways,
No,
and he's using
There's
his body
another
against
image
him.
later on where Gawain and Galad are facing each other. This is
Yeah,
the,
of course
this
there
is
is.
the image where I think that they're no, but this is the image where I think that
Look,
they're both
I have the
fighting
images
against
here.
Matt. Yes. No, I'm telling you, this is when they're fighting together against Matt. This one.
This is the
I
two
think
of
you're
them
right,
fighting each other. But in the books, they fight each other, and then Matt turns up and laughs at them. All right,
Yes,
and then
this
he's just
is
like,
not
"Yeah,
that image.
no,
this
this
is
is the
not
two
that
of them
image.
fighting. This is not Matt fighting them. That's
No,
sand
no,
being
no.
kicked up."
Go no. Go to no.
Do you want me to bring?
I
All
think
right,
you
all
go
right.
to-
Hold up,
Wait,
one
wait,
second.
let
me
me-
go to
let me
YouTube
say
right
one
now.
thing.
Let me go to YouTube
Let-
right now.
Wait.
All
Let me
right.
say one thing. We can go to YouTube and watch it, but I do want to say that it is a classic idea in a trailer to trick us by putting a scene that's going to come after before a scene. So 100%, Rob, you're right that this next scene, like this next bit, is
Wait,
when they're fighting each
where is
other,
that video?
and Matt is in it watching. But
Yes.
I think that they're using
But not
a
this
shot from
one.
later,
Nope.
Yes.
previous.
There we go.
Hi, Critter.
Hey, Critter. Yeah. Sorry, just quick flip there of Critter. Right. Okay.
Wait, no. Yeah, wait. You gotta go back a little bit
I'm going.
further.
I'm going.
So that is them fighting each other. This is them fighting together.
Right. This is them
Because you
fighting
see
each other.
something coming towards them.
That is a foot going up
Nope,
and
nope,
sand in the
that is
air.
quarterstaff.
That is sand
That
in
is
there. Look, both
quarterstaff.
their feet kicking each other.
It does look a
No,
little bit
they're
like
getting pushed back by a quarterstaff. No.
No, there's sand in the air, Megan.
From the quarterstaff!
That is
Okay, wait. Play it. Yep. The sand is coming from the foot.
that is sand coming
But
from
they're
his
both
foot.
getting attacked by a quarterstaff.
No, there's
The
no
sand is
quarterstaff
coming
in
from
that
the
scene.
foot.
Yes!
Look, they are looking
You
at
would
each
not
other.
be fighting somebody. No, Galad's trying to like hold
Look.
his brother up. At
No,
this point.
no, he's
No.
looking at him
Yeah.
like to.
Max says, look at Galad's hand on Gawain's shoulder. He's using
He's
Yes.
pushing
backwards.
him down.
He's using backwards while kicking
His left
leg
hand
out
is
in the other
pushing him
direction.
down, while his
His
right
left hand
hand
is
holds
pushing
his
him down.
weapon.
He's pulling. He's got his leg under his leg and he's popping him out. The only thing that this does for me is why is Elaine smiling? Because Galad's getting his ass kicked. I mean, because Galad is kicking Gawain's ass, and she would not be
Yeah,
happy about that.
yeah. Elaine wouldn't be happy
Wait, I thought
about.
it wasn't Elaine, Meg.
Well, bullshit.
I will fight you on
Sorry.
this all day.
I think Megan, I had the same thought as you the first time. I was like, they reversed the order of scenes. This is Matt fighting them, but then this shot, look at Galad's face. He also doesn't look distressed yet here. Not that he's going to look distressed anyway, but he looks like he's taking out Gawain right here.
Look, he's staring at him. He's making no efforts to pick him off, like catch him.
I feel like he's trying to pick him up.
Look,
I'm
he's
just,
happy.
Okay, it doesn't matter at this point.
He's
I've
happy.
like thought too much about it. I'm not changing my mind. This is
You know
what's
what?
happening.
And I also
So
think
you two can say what all you want about it.
I
but-
also okay. We'll definitely we're gonna put this one in red just because we debate about whose it is. But I think Rob's right. I think then this is the next shot, and then Matt leans over and says something, and then maybe Matt does grab the quarterstaff after this and jump in. I hope. I really hope. I hope. I want
Right.
to do it.
No, 100% Matt is having a fight with them for sure.
We don't know that.
Not
but
right
in
now
a-
in this
we do.
particular.
Like,
It's kind of like Meg is now fighting the two of us. And Meg is Matt.
I'm
Yes.
always
And-
the third wheel. I am always the third
Not
wheel.
always,
Honey,
but you
I
are
was
third
with
wheel
you.
more than the rest of
Honey,
us. Yeah,
I
that's
was
true, yeah.
I was with you. I was with you, but I have changed it. Are we saying that this is episode 302?
Yes. this is
Yeah, I'm
302.
fine with that, yeah.
'Cause that's what this podcast is
what this
actually
is.
about.
That's what this episode's actually
It's
about.
where
Yeah.
it's getting place, which we all agree on that this is 302.
I love chat right now. They're all just like, I'm really enjoying this. They're agreeing with you, agreeing with me. My siblings are fighting. Pavara's putting in just popcorn emojis, you know. You're right. I might just leave this completely as is because it's so fucking.
Yes, you
just-
should. Yeah.
I do want to point out that Elaine in this shot, because it is Elaine back there, is in novice white. It is. She's absolutely sitting next to Nynaeve back there, and she's still in novice white. This is before Elaine's testing.
Okay. If that's
so-
Elaine.
Max Silver is offering to form it's a choreography that might lead up to the move that is being performed in this.
Yes,
Still.
please, Max.
Okay. Same scene. Or yeah, just a
Yeah.
continuation because that's
So
Matt in the
302.
foreground there. Yep,
And that is definitely, wait, go back. So that is definitely Nynaeve, Elaine, and then Matt.
correct.
100%.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
in the background, this person right here, someone put in my Discord server
Min.
and zoomed in, is Min.
Oh,
Very cool, right?
okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Obviously, same moment. Yes.
Same 302.
Right.
307.
307.
Wait, can you go back one
Yep.
to the Galad
Oh,
one?
sorry. There you go.
Because
See, because that looks like
one's not-
different. That
that's
looks
not-
like different Elaine.
That's not Elaine.
It's a
That's not Elaine
different-
because she's in a gray dress. That's
Yeah,
a different.
It's
that's
a different angle. Yes, different
Different
Okay.
novice.
different novice. Yeah.
But you know who's next to her?
Trixie.
Elsie.
Because look, just in
It's Elsie.
white, and then
Elsie,
if we
who was
click
trying to
forward,
blow Matt's
wearing
horn.
grey. Oh yeah.
And look, it's actually if you go back to the one with Elaine, there you go. To the left of Elaine is another girl with long blondish reddish hair. behind
Oh,
her who
wearing
is wearing
grey.
a gray thing, standing next to Elsie. And then it is Elsie. It's the girl who's in
Yeah.
Matt's.
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
it's the girl who's in Matt's room.
Yeah.
Blowing his
on the
horn.
left,
Blowing his horn.
blowing
Yeah.
his horn.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So obviously, then we have a lot of Two River stuff, which I feel confident is mostly 3-0s, especially this one with the Shields Maidens.
Yeah, 307.
307.
Mhm.
307, 307, 307, 307, 307. Fail looking fucking stunning.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So amazing.
It's so good. See,
I am in love with her.
yeah. Her look is so just
So
fucking brilliant. She just like owns
Are we
her-
gonna love Fail now?
Yes.
Yes, we are.
I've always enjoyed
Yeah.
Fael. Once you get over, once literally Battle of the Two Rivers onwards, Fael is fucking epic. It's just pre that where
Okay,
she's a
I
spoiled
have to
brat.
say, spoiler. When we got to the end of the series, I was like, I cannot believe Fael fucking survived and Egwene died. It was extremely.
Oh my god! I hope
upset.
everybody's really like ran away when she said spoilers.
My
spoilers,
God, yeah,
spoilers.
seriously.
David, I really hope you're not listening right now. Wait, it's down to 30. It's down to 38. I think he left. Okay.
Yeah, David, please.
I said spoilers.
Yeah, but you
Just
didn't
like
give people a
David,
chance to
spoiler,
actually
spoiler,
leave.
spoiler.
You were like,
spoiler.
it was just
Spoiler.
like, by the way, I'm going to spoil everything. Blah, 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 blah.
He is really good. He is really good at immediately taking his earbuds out or just like running away or going la 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 la.
Amazing. Yeah, I
yeah.
think we're going to really love who Fael is.
I think we're gonna love her.
I think we're going to
I
get a
have to
much more
say,
mature Fael.
I'm reading this
Yeah, that
section
would be
right
nice.
now. I'm reading the section right now, and I am feeling all the same feelings I always feel, which is she just annoys me, and annoys me, and a little bit. I mean, I love her in many ways, but also she annoys me during this time but it's when they're starting to come together. It's great.
Yeah.
But I saw this, and I was like, and then the next shot when she's running towards him with the knife, and I'm just
Knives.
so knives, and I'm so excited.
Did you know she's
So
carrying
excited.
2 knives in that scene?
I did not.
Oh my god. All right, 1 second.
2 knives that you can see.
Yes. Nope. I've gone too far now. Yeah. Oh no, I haven't gone too
I
far.
have them in the images.
Did you have the
I
knives in
think
the
I
images?
have that one in there. I thought so.
All right. Obviously,
So
307.
we're saying all of these are
Yeah,
307.
307.
Right?
I think this is 307 as well.
You think
when
this
they're
is
headed to
307?
destroy the
I
Waygate.
think they run off in 305 to destroy the Waygate. This might be them heading off to the Waygate
Ooh.
in 305, and we don't know
I
whether
mean,
they're
it's definitely them
successful
destroying
enough.
the Waygate. Where it is remains to be seen.
I would like to put this through. I would like to pitch this as 305. This is them heading off to the Waygate to destroy it, and it ends with we don't know whether they did it or not, and then we come back in 307, and they maybe appear last moment.
I like that because
Which kind of feels like how it happened in the books anyway.
Yeah, and I like that because we did put Loyal, that shot of Loyal earlier in 305 Meg, but I can make this red if we need to make it red for you. But I agree, it's weird to me to see just Loyal and
I would say this is not something I'm digging my heels into, so
You happy 305?
We'll leave it open.
Okay,
No color.
sweet. 307. Dane in the background, I believe.
Yeah. 301.
Yeah, I'll go 301.
That's the hall of the tower. Yeah.
307.
307.
Yeah. So you didn't have that image.
I also...
Okay, so let me just hop over.
So this is Alana. I'm pretty sure it's Alana because you kind of almost see like her mohawk do that she has in the apple blossom photo. Like her her hair looks higher.
Possible. But I just want to go back and show you the two daggers moment because it's just so cool to see. Baden Shead, who's probably one of her favorite characters, is Fail. Did not realize this at first, and when we showed her, she was just like, "Oh my god!" So I'm gonna have to skip through a lot now. Also, please enjoy just the 924,000 views on YouTube in 3 days.
Yes.
Dang.
I'm happy with 924.
Which means you should greenlight season 4.
Yeah, I'm happy with just 924 views on YouTube in 3 days. Like, I don't know how anyone feels about 924,000 views. All right. Where is it? Oh, maybe it's just the image after, actually. Okay, because I thought, oh, where is it? Have I completely missed it?
Avienda.
There's a moment where...
Here, I'll look
Oh, her
at,
running is towards the very end.
Is it towards the very, very end?
It's towards the very end.
Let's see.
No, it's after. Yeah, it's at the very end.
No,
God,
because
you
then Rand
guys.
goes, this is what I was born to do. And then
It's
he's
116. It's one of the last ones.
one...
I have it on slide 116.
Oh,
So
okay, fine.
It's 206.
Right. Anyway, so back to this. I just love that. It doesn't matter really. It looks out. Alana channeling at the bottom of the rivers. It could be saving tourist folk that have been captured. What, from the White Cloaks?
So remember when like there were a bunch of tourist folk that had been captured, and then they went to go rescue them from.
Oh yeah.
Pain? Or was it the White Cloaks?
No, from the
it
White
could be
Cloaks.
that if like they're setting up a fog or whatever to like pull them out.
Varen drops a rainstorm.
So 305?
That scene.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, 305. Done.
Yep.
Jen?
I'm looking at those torches in the distance. Looks kind of like Trolloc torches coming down. Wait, never mind. That's dust on my screen.
Oh, okay, right. Moving on. Avienda is a
Never
Wiseman
mind.
apprentice channeling to fight Shadow's moment. Where have we got Cold Rock's hold? Because this will be that.
I keep saying it is 305, but you guys disagree.
Did we put 304?
Disagree.
No, you guys were
No,
saying
306.
306. All right, put 306 then.
Yep.
I still say 305.
Rand Ancestor and Mirren thing.
304. He who comes with the dawn, 306.
Yeah.
So that's 306. El Cardell.
Okay. I'm just conscious that we've got like 9 minutes before you're hot out.
I know.
I keep checking my text to see if she says she's on her way or checking my ring, but I'll let you know when I gotta go.
All right.
So.
So that's the Rand Ancestor moment. That's
304.
That's column stuff. Yeah, it's 304.
Mm-hmm.
Megan, we're gonna have to fix this document later. I'm going as fast as I can. Now that I can double click, it's like
That's
a lot
304,
better.
and that's the column Dan. So maybe we'll have to do our bingo cards next time.
Yeah, because we have to show her. Because Megan's very proud that she had the column down on her bingo card and she got
I
it.
did.
I don't know if this counts as column Dan.
Oh, it for
I don't know if
sure
it does either.
is.
I don't
It
know.
looks like
No,
the
Mirren, yes. Column Dan, not necessarily.
It looks
Where is she
round.
studying? At
It's
the Column
round.
Dan.
Oh, and so for example, so she lives 24/7 at the Column Dan and cannot be seen anywhere whatsoever in the world except at the
Yep.
Column Dan.
Isn't she about to drill into the Yeah.
Jerome.
Sharome?
Mhm.
Maybe this is Sharome, not the Colin Dom.
Fair enough.
Well, the Column Dan is the college. The Jerome is the sphere above the college.
Len and Nynaeve, Lan and Nynaeve even. The
So
inn in
this is
Tavalon.
pre-coitus
Pre-coitus.
in the inn.
302.
302.
Are we saying 302 or 301, Mike?
302.
Two.
I think
All
when
right.
we were saying all the
302. Okay.
Bubble of Evil stuff was.
Rand and Elaine talking at the inn. Are we going 302 again?
Also
See, I still
302.
feel like it's 301.
I mean, there's no reason this could be 30. It can't be 301. This could be 301, and then post-coitus, post-coitus, pre-coitus, whatever could be 302 still.
Elaine also looks like she got rained on. The
Well-
same as Egwene with Perrin. Like they went out into the rain. She's not in
Well,
a
and that's
novice
definitely
dress,
the same outfit she's in when she's drinking with Avienda.
and she's
Which, which we have the first look images
When she was drinking with Avienda.
is 301.
Yes.
So I'm going to say that that's 301.
All right.
okay.
So we'll say 301.
All right.
Lovely. Easy.
So I'm putting
Yeah.
all of those. I would think all of those would be in 301 then.
Yeah.
That's what I keep saying,
All
but
right.
you guys disagree with me.
Fine. Moved into 301.
All right, Bubble of Evil 301, all of it.
All
We'll
right.
move 'em.
Fine. Perrin being Shiad and Loyal traveling to the Two Rivers. This has got to be
303?
303 or 304, something like that. Like as a side, because you can't be
I think it's
solely
303
one
because
place.
I think 304 is going to be exclusively.
You think
a lot of
exclusively?
religion.
All right. So 303 then. Fine.
So I'm going to
Mhm.
say 303.
If you think 304 is going to be exclusively in Ruidian, then I think 305 is exclusively not.
Yes. Agreed.
Okay.
Makes like I got a time limit. I gotta just say yes. Moraine not seeing what she likes in the rings. Agreed. So whatever we had for the rings, which is 304.
Yes.
Lana crying over
301.
Ivan's body. We put that in the teaser. I think we said 301. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Faye. Yes.
So this is her one holding her.
Oh yeah,
daggers.
she's actually got a dagger in each hand. There is a decent
Yeah.
image of this. Yeah. And then same
7.
307, easy peasy with them kissing at the Two Rivers. Lan holding Moraine.
308.
Thing, same as her outfit. The first look.
Because that's when she's wearing her dress with that golden bodice, which we know is in 308.
Oh, okay, yeah. So this could be her after she's used the Choden Ball, and then it's killed. Can you imagine, like, if she drew too much of the power
And burned herself out.
and did, like, just like almost killed herself in the process or something?
I literally don't know what's going to happen.
It could be crazy. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Holy.
Whoa! What was
There
that?
goes my mic. Off it.
Okay, can I just tell you, we were watching and we were talking about the Choden Bowl, and I was like, somebody just dropped a terangrial. Like that's actually what went through my head
It's
in that
off my
moment.
very precarious.
I love both Jen and I were both like, whoa! You know?
I can't get it to stay now.
Amazing. All right.
Clearly need a better setup.
I would like to argue that
Light
this.
Blinded Fool is spamming us in the chat. Holy shit.
I know,
Yeah.
I know. These are awesome. 301, 307, 307, 308.
I would like to point. I don't know. I would like to suggest that this is maybe a Rudian vision, where he's like overarching, can see the story of the Aiel. He's like, this is what I was born to do, to share the history of the Aiel with them. I was born.
I feel like that's after Ruidian. and
He was
doesn't
made to
actually
break
see
them,
it
but no.
in-
But maybe he sees that during the images and be like, "This is what I was
he
born
wouldn't,
to do."
though. He only sees his past. He doesn't see his future.
But maybe he realizes it himself, or when he just comes out
But
of the
you
columns.
wouldn't see that. This would be after Ruidian.
I would
This
like.
is Alcair Dal.
I would like to
I
throw
think
out.
it's Alcair-Dal.
Okay, can you
Go
put me
ahead,
down
yes, we can make it red.
red and put Rob 304 vision, something like that. Yeah,
Got it. Love it. Okay.
just because I'm feeling ballsy. Rand destroying
So
bubble
if
evil
we're saying-
reflections.
Bubble of Evil is 302, which again I disagree.
No, we
with.
just
I
moved
think
it to-
it's
we just
301.
We just moved that to 301, didn't we?
Okay,
Yeah.
so 301.
Also,
so that's
these
301.
are in this trailer confirmed to be copies of Rand.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
And which I was like, because I did not even, I couldn't see what everybody else was saying and why everyone was calling it a Bubble of Evil before. So I was like, oh, now I see it. Anyway.
Yeah. And then I think that's just another.
That's just another image
yeah,
of that.
another
Yeah.
image of the same.
And
stuff,
that's it.
yeah.
With
That's
2
it.
minutes to spare, we made it.
Longest podcast.
We
And
have
Allie
been
wasn't
recording
even
for
here.
2 hours and 54 minutes without Ali and Gus. Can you imagine if Ali and Gus had been here? Oh my god. For context, folks, Ali and Gus being our first podcast guests, because we like to only have guests who work in the industry. That was our requirement for guests. Not that we don't love people that don't, but we wanted to have a little bit of a difference with the podcast and people that we have on. Yeah, that was our longest recording. We have surpassed that. I think that was 2.5 hours, and now we've hit basically the 3-hour mark, so which is amazing. Not surprising with a over 2 minute long trailer and how we
No,
like to
for
debate
sure.
things.
Yes.
Especially when
Yes.
Meg thinks there's a quarterstaff in a scene when it's really just a bunch of sand.
Pretty sure. Pretty sure there's no quarterstaff there.
I can't wait to have you guys eat your words.
That particular scene, there will be a quarterstaff later, but that particular
That particular moment is the
shot,
two of them fighting each other.
It's Galad kicking Gowan's butt.
Yes.
I love
I
how
know.
we all agree though that it's in the same episode, so it really doesn't matter.
I know, that was the best bit about
That's
it.
actually true. For for the game that we're playing right now, it's irrelevant.
Yeah, totally irrelevant. Oh, okay. So folks, our standard episodes normally end with like a game of what is it actually called?
Never Have I Ever.
Never Have I Ever. Thank you. We haven't done that for a very
we
long
haven't done
time.
that in a while.
Because
done that
we've
a
been
really
playing
long
catch up on the episodes. We suddenly realized that a bi-weekly recording schedule that we didn't really have the opportunity to spend a lot of time not doing the episodes. But we're back in 2 weeks' time recording our reactions to episodes 207 and 208 just in time to be ready to react to season 3, which is going
And we'll
to
go
be
weekly
incredible.
at that point. After that.
We're going to try and go weekly at that point, aren't we? I think we established
gonna
just for the season.
just
and
for
then,
the duration of season.
yeah,
3.
and then we would
yeah.
go back to bi-weekly, which fits a lot better for our schedules, and yeah, have some fun. So like the video, subscribe to the channel. That's where you'll catch this. You won't see our faces normally. I just play an image over the top. You'll hear our voices, which is the final edited podcast. Alternatively, if you are listening to this as the podcast episode, rate and review us on the podcast episodes on the podcast app that you're listening on. And why not come over and follow us on the Blue Sky, follow us on Instagram, where you'll see Meg's
Instagram.
reels. You are looking at threewheeling.malkidtalks.com. It's Blue Sky.
On Blue Sky.
And then 3.wheeling is us on Instagram. And if you want our individual Blue Skies, they are linked in the description to the video and to the podcast episodes. And if you want to actually watch our faces as we record live, if you've really enjoyed seeing this and you want to see it again, and probably won't be a 3-hour long episode, let's be honest, then you need to just hop over to patreon.com, again, link in the description, and you become a patron, and you'll get a link each recording where you can watch our faces live. Meg and Jen, this is honestly so much fun. I cannot believe how
So
much
much
we
fun.
argued over a scene that we believed was all in the same episode, but what was happening in it was just... Oh my god. Yeah, brilliant. So thank you to everyone who hung
So
around
much
on the YouTube. And
Yeah, and thank you for all being involved in the chat. It was really, really fun.
yeah, honestly, it's not something
Yeah.
we usually get because we record, I suppose, privately, I suppose you could say. And it was a great bit of difference for us.
It was really
As
fun.
our longest recording to date. God knows what's going to happen when we
Mhm.
do the episodes. Oh my god. Yeah. But that's it.
Mostly I'll just be crying during those. I'll just be like, I had to cry for 5 minutes and then it'll be done.
Yeah, that's totally fair. I don't have an outro to play because we never usually have to play an outro. So I'm just going to end the live stream. Thank you for watching on the YouTube. And yeah, so come hang out with us
On the YouTubes.
on the
The
YouTubes.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Thanks on the YouTube.
Come
Thanks
hang
everybody
out
for
with us
coming today.
in Discord and on the socials, and hopefully just just have fun. So
Yeah.
season
And thanks
3,
for all-
26
thanks, Matt.
days away as of recording. Ah!